One. Hello and welcome back to Cats Meow. Welcome back to Tomb of Annihilation. We're finally back. It's been so long, but we're so happy to be here with you, and we're so happy that you're here with us. Thank you if you joined us from Twitter or Instagram or Facebook possibly, or if you've been watching the YouTube channels and you've been ready for the Switch stream. Because it's been so long, and we're so happy to be here. But we have some catching up to do. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure that you guys can see what's going on. There we go. Fantastic. Okay, so when we left off, oh so long ago, we had recently come into this tomb on the 4th level here, and we had come across some blind artists. There were these undead creatures. Their eyes and mouths were sewn shut, and as they trudged along the perimeter of the bottom of this room, they were painting these horrific pictures of just death and destruction. But one of them seemed to be painting a depiction of things that the party had been doing just moments prior in the tomb. And one of them was also painting some weird picture of this creature that seemed to be consisted of maybe mist amongst all of this destruction, standing proudly as if she had no idea it was happening. At which point a secret door was found where a very fancy sarcophagus sat in the middle of this room. The walls of this room were adorned with tile mosaics of a jungle city, intermingled with frescoes of flowering plants, birds, insects, and humans wearing gold skirts and carrying spears and ornate jugs. The ceiling is painted to look like a clear blue sky, and a small bejeweled cockroach rests atop a sarcophagus of black basalt in the middle of the room. A 2-foot diameter orb hangs from a chain above the sarcophagus, made of hammered gold to resemble a smiling sun. Right before we left off, Casimir, having brought Lucanu back in with him after telling the group of his findings, decided that he was going to open up the cockroach-shaped jewelry box sitting on top of the sarcophagus. So he opens up...
No, you might...
Oh, go for it.
Lucano, you might want to take a step back. These things are unpredictable at the best of times.
She looks at you very proudly, almost as if she's offended you would say something like that to her, and say, "I promise you I will be fine."
As you wish. And then I will proceed to open it.
You open up the jewelry box.
Oh boy, may the 4th be with you.
Inside, there is a small jade key shaped like a crocodile. And there is a necklace of fireballs with 8 beads remaining.
Yes, this is my day. I'm instantly gonna... Oh wait, do you have to attune to the necklace of fireballs?
No. It doesn't seem so. It's a wondrous item. I don't believe you have to attune to it.
Oh, I'm just popping that right on then. And then I'm gonna look over to Lucano.
As you put it on,
Oh boy.
all of its beads detonate at once.
Hell yeah.
Lucanu and Casimir need to make a dex save.
Stop it! Right now!
Hey, I wonder, you know? I'm feeling pretty confident about this.
Watch, he's not gonna take any damage.
25? Which means I take no damage.
Lucanu rolls a 1.
Holy shit.
So, Casimir, you take 32 damage.
Nope.
Do
He has
not-
evasion.
No damage.
Oh, you do?
Yep.
You're right. Okay. You got away with it. Lucky boy. Lucanu's, like, actually not actually that bad off, actually. I forgot how much health she had. She's actually quite alright. She's okay. I just have to pull up a calculator because I'm just... It's been a long day. Okay, she got hurt, but she's like, I'm fine. I told you, I promised you I would be fine. You need not worry.
I mean, sure. I mean, I'm completely fine.
Holy
I don't
fuck,
know.
I
That
can't-
just seemed like
I
an
can't-
illusion.
I thought you were dead, Jay. Holy shit.
This evasion is just mwah. Oh. Who even needs fire resistance?
Oh, the box itself. The box itself, let me just see real quick. Yeah, it's made of gold and it's set with precious gems, including tiny black pearls for its eyes. You'd reckon it's probably worth around like 1,500 gold in value. It weighs 5 pounds as well. Not the carry weight. I don't. We're like Skyrim characters. We just have it all upside. The Golden Stein is actually everybody else's luggage.
And so
The next
that was
upgrade
the
I'm
only
gonna get is
interesting
wheels.
thing. By the way, did everyone just see like a what's it called?
Oh yeah, everybody just watched an explosion happen. So, I'll also, before you do anything, I'm gonna give everybody else the opportunity to react. Upon hearing this massive explosion and seeing lit up smoke just coming out of this doorway, do you guys do anything? Uh-oh.
I'll move to this location and peek in there and whisper, "Is everybody okay?"
It's okay, Doctor. I didn't hear them scream, so they should be fine.
Everything's
Still
fine.
burnt
in here.
hair.
It was an illusion.
Something happened.
Well, I couldn't hear anything over the explosions, but I'm just assuming. I didn't hear them scream.
Did you get burnt, Lombard?
I mean, it was hot. It was hot air. It was something exploded. I can tell you, at least 8 things exploded. Actually, there was a lot of explosions.
If an explosion killed you, would you have time to scream? That's the question.
You could scream afterwards.
Unless you died instantly.
I can't believe you took no damage from that, Casimir. Like, the perfect person to have put a fucking detonating necklace on.
Yep, that's why I'm the guy who goes in and does all this shit, I suppose.
Buy a lottery ticket.
Ah.
My God. Okay. But yeah, so Lucanu kind of like walks out. She's kind of like her face is very clearly like covered in like almost soot because of an explosion happening. And
Like
she
Wile
walks
E.
out.
Coyote.
Yeah, kinda. And her like clothes are a little bit more tattered, and she's like, I didn't think of anything funny quickly enough. But she assures you that they're both fine. They're both okay. In fact, he is completely unscathed, despite being the one wearing the necklace. And so she starts to believe that maybe he is a demigod. Because no mortal being can truly possess that kind of power. And she gained...
His divine portfolio is definitely luck.
Ah. Okay, well, so give me one more sec, because I need to make sure, I need to figure out what kind of happens here. Because these things exploded. Like, it exploded. There's no other way to say it. So, the other things in the room couldn't have rolled dex saves, seeing as they're inanimate objects. So you have a sarcophagus, and then this, like, pounded metal sun that both got smacked. Now, this sarcophagus is made of, like, solid basalt. It was fine. It was okay. It really didn't do much other than, you know, throw ash onto the lid of it. But you wouldn't have noticed it's made of basalt. Nonetheless, the sun that was hanging on the chain couldn't have rolled a dex save. It's an inanimate object, so it definitely took 65 damage. The sun's smile fades to an inscrutable expression. It goes more like a kind of face. And then it begins to emit tremendous heat in a 20-foot radius sphere centered on itself. So pretty much Lucanu, Lombard, and Casimir. And I think Mirren? No, well, because of the corner that... No. But Lombard will get hit because he's close enough. So the three of us are also gonna have to... give me 1 second. Whew. We're gonna take 14 fire damage.
Alright, 7. That's alright. I guess I'll leave, though, because,
Oof.
you know...
No saving throw.
Yeah, no saving throw.
Actually, I might get a little further away from that. Yeah. Did the room look any different besides the glowing sun? Did, like, the paint change at all?
Nope. The sun's visage changed from happy to rather upset and an angry, leaning towards angry. Like Captain Jean-Luc Picard anytime he has to deal with the Q continuum.
Oh my god.
Okay.
I'd
And
like
then
to
it
usher
just-
Lombard and Lucanu away from.
Yeah, absolutely.
From
No,
being
I'm sorry.
in range.
I was having to change my numbers and stuff too. So give me just 1 second. Bing bong. Okay, so yeah, Lombard's gonna get back behind Biff, and Lucanu is also gonna follow just to get out of the heat. As soon as that happens, you can see, because you could, you know, when something's very hot, you can definitely see like the waves of intense heat coming out from something, the fumes essentially. You notice that immediately dissipates as soon as everybody's out of range.
Behold, I have created a real sun. A miniature one.
But it is unhappy with its sentience.
I do not enjoy the sunburn, Casimir. I didn't pack sunscreen. And this leftover bug repellent from the forest isn't going to do anything but cook us. You're gonna cook us, my tuckus, Casimir.
My
Lombard.
dearest apologies.
Yes, Doctor.
Lombard, on a scale of 1 to 101, how good are you feeling?
About 112.
You can't possibly have 112 out of 101 hit points.
Oh, I'm actually at 76 out of 125.
Okay.
Yeah.
125.
Yes,
I
sir.
forgot about the code words.
Because Unk is inside of me, so my Constitution score is 23. So, also, Doctor, you might also notice that as the heat dissipates the face on the sun, you also can notice morphs itself back into a smile.
I will gladly relay that information.
Oh, well, I mean, he seems to be welcoming again. Maybe we just don't let things explode around him again? I just don't think he liked it. I think he was, you know, he's as a son, he's afraid of explosions because he knows that's the way he has to go.
In my eyes, he has already lost his light. That is a shame.
Very
But
poetic.
you know what they
Ken.
say about candles.
You have to use them to teleport to other rooms? Yes, absolutely. I remember with the Terracotta Warriors. What fun times we've had, everybody.
Oh boy.
Indeed. Indeed, we have. So, about this room, there was supposed to be some scepter we're supposed to find, no? It was not in that room, I can assure you of that.
Well, you
We
do
did find this
see-
cool key.
Oh, a cool key. What does it look
Yes,
like?
it looks
Lombard's gonna
little like
walk
an
over,
alligator.
and as he passes through the door, he doesn't take any. The sun doesn't change, and no heat starts to come out.
Before you go anywhere, before anyone does anything else,
Yep.
I'd like to patch Lombard up.
Okay. Thank you very much, Doctor.
So I'm gonna hit Aura of Vitality.
Fantastic.
That'll be 10 instances of 2d6 healing. And whatever you don't need, I guess, can spill over to Lucanu.
So 50 total. Right?
Well, I mean, the first one's 2d6. I was just gonna roll them all.
Oh, okay. I gotcha. Okay. Let me figure out
So,
exactly where.
74 total.
74 total? Okay.
That's so many dice.
Yeah, it takes a full minute for all that to happen. But Aura of Vitality, definitely the strongest healing spell in the game.
Yeah, that's very nice.
So that gives. Who else did you want to heal?
Well, I don't think anybody else has taken any damage.
Who did you want to give the extra? No, I'm talking. Who did you want to give the extra points to?
Oh, Casimir.
There's there's 25 extra points.
How many hit points are you missing?
let's see, that's like 21.
I think there's more than that. Anybody else take any damage?
Yeah, I'm at 57 out of 73.
Oh.
I'm pretty good at not taking damage, you can have it.
You guys can split it.
All right. So please feel
All
free to
right,
go
so
ahead and get
13
yourselves
plus?
healed up.
I think that's right.
How many health am I taking?
Let's see. Lombard, you needed about 50, right?
I ended up taking 49, which left an even 25.
That took 12.
Alright, cool.
All right. So Casimir, about this key. You
Yes?
found it? What is it? Where is it? Show it to me. Let me see what you have there.
Here you are, take a look.
Oh, it looks like an alligator.
It does
Oh, I'm
indeed.
very sorry. It looks like a crocodile. Very different things, you know. They don't like it when you mess that up. Fantastic. This
I've
looks
never
like
heard one
this-
complain.
It looks like it'll unlock a door somewhere. I'm sorry, I forgot this actually isn't as important as I thought it was. Never mind. Well, it'll become important later. I thought there was exposition here. I messed up. I made a big deal out of something that is not yet a big deal. I'm very sorry. Continue on. Anyways. So
Never
what would
mind.
we-
You know, I think it'll make a nice decoration. I'll tie a string to it and
Yeah.
there we go. That looks nice.
So, yeah. Also, now that we have noticed that the sun seems to no longer be hitting us with that hot temper of his, do we want to continue back into the room, or what would we like to do?
I mean,
You did say something
I
about
can
a
go back
scepter.
in.
There is
There
also a
wasn't
scepter behind
much.
you. There's an old nasty one sitting.
On the chair, right?
Yeah, it's on the chair.
But there's supposed to be 2 of them, right?
There is supposed to be 2 of them, but why is the chair empty? The chair doesn't need a weapon.
Oh,
It's just a chair. It's not like a Pee Wee Herman chair where it's sentient and might need to defend itself in the event of a home invasion. We're the home invaders.
well, you know the Lombard. Maybe you should sit in it and see what happens.
I like that idea.
That's not a bad
Scepter is
idea.
usually not a weapon so much as it is an instrument for, rulers to make their decrees, and they
Oh,
usually
very
do that from seats and thrones.
Well, that
So it
sounds
seems,
like a weapon of diplomacy then, Doctor, doesn't it? I'm sorry.
if you want to think of it that way.
I'm being a saucy little bitch right now. I'm very sorry. Okay, so
We missed you, Will.
Sorry
Thanks, man.
for everybody's headphones. I'm so sorry.
it's just been a while. I haven't been able to be Lombard, and so I'm just
I'm so loud.
okay. Okay, so do we want Lombard to sit on it? Because he'll do it.
I
My
was just
first
kidding,
instinct
I'm
is
going
let's
to.
nominate Casimir, because he can survive anything. I'm going to move over to the other side of the room first.
Okay. Lombard will
I
stand
already
right
did.
there.
I already just jumped in the chair after I made my proclamation.
All right, I need you to give me a charisma save.
Hell yeah. These are all coming up my way. Oh,
No,
no.
they aren't.
They were.
You
Ouch.
gain 50 temporary hit points.
No but?
You also go berserk and attack the nearest creature that you can see.
Oh, shit.
Jesus Christ.
That's not gonna be good for somebody. 50 temporary hit points, god damn. Okay. Well, hopefully someone can magic that out of me, but yeah. Let's fucking go. So I guess I turn around and attack Mirren, right?
Let's
You
go.
sure do. All right, well, actually, in this case, I almost told us not to roll initiative. Let's go ahead and do that. Actually, Casimir, get your first hit, and then we will do initiative. Sorry. Because you're gonna attack first.
Would I be intelligent about this and booming
You are.
blade or no?
You are berserk. You can only attack with melee attacks.
Cool.
You cannot make ranged attacks or cast spells.
Awesome.
Yep.
These are all great things. Okay, good. So I attack for 14, which I believe is a miss.
That is a miss.
All right. In that
Yes.
case, let us all make sure we select our characters and roll initiative. Okay. Sure. God damn it. It's fine. I got it. I'll fix it. I promise. It really has been way too long. It's fine. There we go. Oh, there we go. You did it. Why did that do it? Okay. Is everybody's showing there? They sure are. Do you want Biff and Locanu on this? If so, I'll let them move on Lombard's order, if that's cool with everybody.
They could
Okay.
maybe try and grapple him.
They can. Yep. All right.
What about Plaid? Do you have any useful spells?
I'm pulling them up real quick. Give me 1 second. Bing bong.
I have protection against evil, and good and evil, or evil and good. But it's a shame I can't cast that on myself.
Are you immune?
Plaid
to
could maybe
anything
cast Suggestion.
Are you immune to anything in specific?
Just fire.
Hmm.
Well, not immune as such, but resistant.
Hmm. He does not have. He does not have something that would help with this. unfortunately.
Bring over those big strong arms, Goldstein.
Yeah, there are only about 2 ways to go about this one. So, all right. Casby, I'm very sorry. And I know you can't understand what the hell I'm telling you right now because you are a monster. But, I'm gonna sugar a ding 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 dong with the golden stein.
Oh, okay. Exorcism by force.
A 17.
That's a miss.
And then on the second swing, 22.
Ooh. That is a hit.
Doesn't
With
everyone have
disadvantage, isn't it?
when they swing on you?
Oh yeah, disadvantage. Beautiful.
Jesus
You want
Christ,
Oh, yeah,
Casimir.
you're right. Yep. So yeah, that would have been. We'll say that as the. Well, do we want to count that as the first swing with the 17 being the miss, and then the 22
You choose.
just being the second roll of that? All right, we'll roll 2 more times and take the lowest of that one for the second swing in that case. Well, a net 1 and a 3.
Oh no.
So that didn't happen. Let me just check and make sure and see if there's anything else I can do at this very moment. Because rage is a bonus action, that can be done before or after the attack action, correct? So if I wanted to, I could rage at this point.
You could.
Might be a good idea.
Yeah.
Unless someone's got a good spell to stop me, this is gonna be oof.
This is gonna be a hard one, because you hit ridiculously hard.
I can do that, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out and see. Yeah, you know what? Actually, I'm pretty mad that I missed both of those. And it's really frustrating that this has happened at this point right now because we have future tools that we could use to stop this rather quick. It's fine. It's fine. But just... I'm very angry, brother! And I'm gonna rage. I'm gonna stay right where I am, but I am gonna rage. And that's gonna be it for me. Biff is also going to move. Just want to make sure I don't move him too far. Okay, good. And Lucanu is also going to move. Tlad's gonna stay right where he is. However, no, damn, that wouldn't work. That wouldn't work at all. Okay. He's gonna stay where he is right now, because there's not a lot he can do close range anyways. Okay. Yep, yep, he's gonna stay right where he is. At that point, we're gonna move on to the doctor.
You don't have the turn order sorted.
Do I not?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
you're right, I
Marin.
don't. I'm sorry. I fixed it. Sorry, now it's Marin. I apologize.
Is Lucano on the turn order?
You're gonna move on Lombard's.
Yeah, the 3 are moving on Lombard's initiative. Just
So
to
they
keep
should
it
go
simple.
now, right?
They just did. They moved, and then Tlad didn't do anything.
I don't want to attack Casimir. I don't. That doesn't sound good to me.
I understand.
Casimir doesn't want to attack you either, but he's just
Casimir
not in the
doesn't know
right mind.
that.
Right.
Does a 29 hit?
A 29 does indeed hit, yeah.
With disadvantage,
But
though,
you
right?
have to do roll at advantage, disadvantage.
Oh, yeah.
18.
So that, yeah, no, that's not a hit.
Damn.
Alright, bet. I'm gonna move away.
I don't get reactions, right?
I don't believe so. When you're berserking?
Do that to her.
Wait.
Alright, that's my turn.
All right.
One else, G. Me and you.
Gonna leave it to Casimir now. So.
Alright, well, I only have my rapier drawn, not my
Alright.
short sword, so I can't attack twice.
Fair enough.
Well,
That's a hit.
20. Alright, oh, that's not so bad. That's only 18.
Is it? Do you get the sneak attack while you're berserking? Does that
I
just
mean,
happen
using
whether or
a-
not?
I believe so. I mean, it's,
As long as you can
know.
satisfy all the criteria for a sneak attack.
I don't know.
Satisfy
if
it,
you
Captain.
can.
I mean, until there's someone standing next to you, then yeah, or standing next to me more so, then yeah, it's a
Is
sneak
it?
attack.
Does it?
Yep. Yep.
Interesting.
Good old swashbuckler.
Ah, okay. Because so
So-
it is because you're a swashbuckler that's why it is.
Rakish
Okay.
audacity.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I'm not asking to grill you. I just legit didn't know. I wasn't trying to be
Nah, that's cool.
trying to be tricky.
Cool.
My bad. Okay.
But yeah, I mean, I can only attack once, and all I can do is attack, right? Just
Actually,
move to the closest thing and attack.
Because
Wait,
I'm
wait.
raging, I only take half
Wait.
the damage anyways, right?
Wait,
Oh,
before the attack
here
gets
we go.
resolved.
open Gangnam style. Ooh, he cuts the words. Does he cut them enough? He sure does.
Maybe you ought to sit down again before you hurt yourself, Casimir.
Oh shit! Oh shit, brother! He wither.
All right, but yeah, that's the end of
fuck.
my turn.
All right. So,
On to here, Doctor.
Dr. Cox.
I'm gonna cast Hypnotic Pattern
Okay.
in the air so that it just hits Casimir.
Okay.
Got over the
Wisdom.
center of the room.
Something
Could you
I'm
post
not
the
very good
description?
at. There we go. Beautiful.
Woo!
I'm gonna say, Lombard, tie him up.
Okay, could you post the description? I have no idea what it does.
Oh, sorry.
Thank you. Okay.
Oh, hey, it's got a background now.
Okay, so I don't know how to ask this without admitting what's happening here, but he's cursed right now. Does this still work on him?
There's no reason it
Curse the
shouldn't.
curse.
Okay, I didn't know if there was a reason it should. I still haven't.
Unless the curse says they're immune.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, it doesn't. It does not say that. All right, cool. Sounds good. So, what exactly is Kaz? He's just standing there, just kind of charmed right now, eh? He can't really. Do
Yeah.
anything? Okay, cool. Anything else, Doctor?
I'm just gonna say, Lombard, tie him up.
With that being said, Lombard goes and ties up Casimir. Very, very tightly. Like a hog going to the spit.
He might like that.
That's why I did it for him. I'm actually doing something for him, and then he's not gonna remember it. So only I get the pleasure.
Oh dear.
Oh, they can't make it too easy for the rogues, right? Never mind. Ah,
So
Alright,
we don't know that he's cursed, right?
So all you know is that he's essentially rabidly snarling around and wriggling, and well, actually he's not. He's charmed. He would have been, but yeah, because he's charmed, he's just kind of resting limp, but with a very, very empty look in his eyes, an almost bloodthirsty, empty look.
Can we try to discern what's wrong with him?
you can always try.
Or are we still in combat?
Well, he's tied up. And because he's charmed and tied up, he wouldn't be able to struggle out of the ropes because he's currently charmed. So I think we're done. I'll leave the turn order as is, but I'm gonna go ahead and just close it for now, just in case something does happen. But yeah, so Casimir has been successfully tied up. I think we could go ahead and discern. Let me just figure out what we would want to look at. So, upon sitting on the chair, immediately this happened. So, there was no physical aspect other than him sitting on the chair. So, if you want to try to figure something out, maybe an Arcana check would be your best option here.
How about a 31?
I'll say that you can immediately tell that this is the curse called the Rage of Karagos, or Karagos, Karagos. Upon getting this curse, Casimir went immediately berserk and gained this insane amount of extra life that would allow him to survive even the hardest of hits for a lot longer than originally. The only thing you can do to break it is to either take him down to 0 or to give him a remove curse or a greater restoration.
Fortunately, I have one of those from the Charm at Orolunga.
Nice.
Okay. Upon casting Greater Restoration, Casimir comes to, realizing that he is hogtied. The last thing you remember was sitting in a chair, wasn't it, Casimir?
What the hell happened? Why am I tied up?
Oh, we had a bit of a fun time there, Casimir. I don't know if it's a good idea to sit on the chair again, actually, though.
What did you do?
It was more like, what did I not have to do? You should be thankful you're here. I'll be honest with you. Let's just.
Is sitting going to feel uncomfortable?
No. It would. Trust me. I missed. It's fine. It's okay.
Well, that kind of eases my mind, but yeah. All right. Well, would you
Maybe we
untie
should-
me?
Yes. Do you promise that you're fine? That you're Casimir again? I know
The
you
Rage of
don't know
Karagos
that.
should have left him now.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just giving him a hard time. It's just, something we do. We give each other a hard
The only
time.
hard
gonna-
thing you can give him.
Exactly.
I'm gonna
Come on.
try struggle my way out with my
No,
roguish tricks.
It's okay. I'll just untie you. It's fine. And I pull the string and I undo the knot for him. I do
it's not the
think
first time.
maybe we should just forget this ever happened, and maybe go look at the blocks, because now one of the painters is painting what happened. The painter is painting what happened. This is fucked up. Let's go see.
You could
what's in-
sell that.
Let's go see what's. You wouldn't want to. I promise you. It's not. This is a middle schooler on Tumblr. They're trying their best, and it's a great job, but I don't know if you could make money on it yet. You know what I mean?
Are there paintings like picture, like as if like someone was taking a photo, or is it like interpreted? Like how does Casimir look?
I mean, it's a straight up painting of Casimir, just like
Ah,
with the way they painted his eyes, they were just empty, and he was just swinging his blade at Weirin, who was not happy about it, admittedly.
Didn't all three
That's
of
a
you guys
pretty
swing
cool
at each other
painting.
and nobody hit anything?
You're right, we all missed. What a good start it's been, eh? Almost thank
do
goodness.
I still
though.
have the 50?
You do not.
Yeah.
You immediately lose the 58
Oh.
points. Yeah.
Damn. That's
too bad.
So there is still a scepter sitting there. You now that you're close, you notice that it's made of solid iron and it has an adamantine head.
Ooh, this scepter looks like it might be worth something.
And it looks like it could be wielded as a mace.
Well, maybe I won't sit down in this chair again, but maybe touching this here scepter could be something.
Before you do that, just know that I can't remove any more curses.
You know what? I couldn't really use this anyway. How about you grab it, Lombard?
Yeah, sure thing. Lombard grabs the scepter. Nothing happens. Thank
Beautiful.
God. It's very
All
very
right.
nice. It's nice and light. About 12 pounds, maybe, give or take a couple of ounces. It's very, very good. I could smack many people, but the hammer's just. I'm sure there's a reason. I'm sure we need this. Maybe it gets the sarcophagus open or something. I don't know.
What is
we
the
need
end of the
two.
scepter shaped like?
It is not necessarily shaped like anything. It just has an adamantine head. So the fact that it could be used as a mace, it's gonna have some kind of bulb style shape to it. Be it sharpened like a gem or like
We're
more
thinking
of
like Loki, Mind Stone Scepter.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's just like it's a scepter that you could defend yourself from a home invasion with.
Or
you know?
maybe invade a home with.
Or maybe tie up your friend. Never mind. Okay, so I'll come down, I promise. Eventually. So yeah, well, now that Lombard's just holding the scepter, how would we like to proceed?
No, I was really hoping that was going to be shaped like the moon.
Unfortunately, it is not.
Maybe somehow it can interface with the sun.
That's really smart.
I'll just go check that there's nothing else that I can do in here that will maybe be bad for everyone.
As you walk back into
Let's
the
see.
room, nothing seems to change. The sun's face, while the sun is now dented from the explosions, the smile has returned to its face, and it seems to be slowly undenting itself.
And it's made of gold, right?
Let me just make sure I confirm and don't lie to you here. Yes. Yep.
Gold
it's
that
made of
can
hammered
heal
gold.
itself. This must be worth a fortune to someone. Is there... What was connecting it to the roof?
Just the chain. I believe the
Just the
chain.
chain?
Is, I believe the chain is also gold. No, it's just hanging from a regular chain. Yep.
Alright. Can I pull on the sun and pull it out from the roof?
You can try.
Casimir would
Yeah.
like to relocate the sun. If anyone
Hell
can
yeah.
do it.
Lombard, before this happens, is going to move.
Alright, awesome. So
Not to
what do I need
suggest
to roll?
anything. But you're gonna, upon touching it, you're gonna need to roll another dex save.
Cool. I do that. Let's see.
As its face
Dex.
then goes from happy to rather upset once again. You pass.
What do I need to roll to like pull it off the roof though?
No. It doesn't.
No, that's not gonna happen.
It doesn't happen.
No.
All right. Well, I guess I let it go. So what happened when I touched it? I made a dex save for something.
The same thing happened. You passed the dex save, so I'm not going to roll the damage again because you were the only one that would have gotten affected.
All right.
And as soon as, well,
I'm back.
as soon as you
thought you were right
leave
behind
the
me.
thing, the heat stops emanating from the sun, and its face returns to a smile. I was right behind you until you decided to start reaching for the stars again.
Well, it's not such a big deal. It doesn't do anything. It's just an illusion.
You can't use those wings made of glue, okay? It's just not gonna happen. You're flying too close. Maybe we just look at the sarcophagus, maybe. Maybe we just open the box.
All right. It's no fun, but
I
all
mean-
right.
Did you see any keyholes on the sarcophagus? Is there anything on it that's maybe like a thing?
Not that I noticed, but I can take a closer look.
It's
I guess I'll start touching up the old sarcophagus then.
Yeah.
Are you touching the box, Casimir?
Oh yeah, heavy.
How large is the head of the scepter compared to the sun?
I mean, it's not that big. I will say you're in the wrong spot. Because there's not a lot of detail on this scepter. It's a very, very normal-looking scepter with a very normal-looking adamantine head. It's not anything... It's enough to where you could smack somebody with it and it would hit like a mace, but it's not... doesn't have any specific shape described or anything really like that.
Does it have a bulbous tip?
Since it can be used as a mace, I would assume yes.
Lombard, you're carrying a cock stuff.
I prefer to call it my yowie paddle, actually. But that means...
I suppose we all have our own name.
Lombard's secretly a dom.
Listen. No, really. Sit down and listen. Oh, goodness. Oh, my. Getting very warm in here. All right. Maybe... Casimir, would you mind helping me maybe just trying to lift the lid off of the sarcophagus?
I mean, sure, but I know you don't want to touch that sun thing, so I suppose we should be careful.
Yeah, maybe, yeah. Let's just not touch the sun thing. Or explode. If there's another necklace with the beads on it this time, maybe I detect the magic first.
Nah, you don't need to worry about that. I just put it on far away from everyone.
That
That seems to work.
very fair. That makes a lot. I'll just leave the room. Because it's not like anybody else is going to be in here or anything.
To be fair, I did warn everyone what I was, doing.
Very true.
But it
very
does not
true.
work. I've been awfully healthy considering where we are and what I'm doing. But
You're doing fine, Casby. I'm very proud of you. However, let's go ahead and give this sarcophagus lid a lift, shall we?
you've asked the wrong person to help you. But I'll do my
That's
best.
okay. The lid lifts off without that much of a problem.
Maybe I'm getting a little stronger these days.
Maybe you are. Maybe it was just everything in this room was a red herring or something. I don't know. But as we lift off the lid, the sarcophagus contains the magically preserved remains of Queen Napaka. She wears the tattered remnants of a black gown and a Hornet Mask made of painted gold. Laying on top of Queen Napaka's preserved body is this mist-like humanoid form of a genasi.
Oh, that's weird.
And she introduces herself. Oh, hello.
Huh. Hi there.
Guess what you don't have? A token.
A token. I just have a token.
Give me a second, I'll make you one.
What in the blazes is why?
Do you think?
Did you call dibs on the mask? Because if you're not
Hasmid,
taking it,
Where am I? What?
Oh, well, you're in, how do I say this?
I walked away for 20 minutes.
You're in...
And I wake up here.
Yeah, we're in a tomb. Careful, there's something above you. If you hit your head on it, I promise you, it'll be a lot more upset about it than you will.
No. 20 minutes ago I was in town.
No, what town are we talking about, maybe? Because there hasn't been a town in a very long time.
Do you mean Fort Nyanzaru?
Yes. I just went to grab something.
It's been months since we left Port Nyanzaru to get here.
Are you drunk?
No, I'm Lombard. I'm
You
Lombard
drunk?
Goldstein, but you can call
It's
me
been
Lombard.
almost 60 days.
No, it hasn't.
I'm sorry, but it has.
She looks down, sees a dead woman, and it's just like, I'm just going to get out of here. It's fine.
Nice to see you
Welcome back to
again.
the world of the living. Yes.
I saw you 20 minutes ago, Lombard. I haven't been gone long at all. I literally just went to go to the store. They were out of the cigarettes that I love. I had to go somewhere else.
Trust me. Now, a lot of things have happened. A lot of things. Remember Zeus? Neither do we. But we did go do some pirate hunting. We did go do some pirate hunting. I tackled a boat captain, which was fun. Then we fought a large sea turtle. Then we raced some dinosaurs, and we bet money on it. And I don't think I won anything. So I got mad and
You know,
stopped
Lombard,
caring.
we might not need to give the long extended version. You know, you're in the Tomb of Annihilation, and welcome. We're trying not to die.
Excuse
Yeah,
me.
you're in the
Tomb of Annihilation.
No. The Tomb of the Nine Gods. You're in the tomb that's
Nine
in
gods.
the lost city of Omu, where they buried all of the 9 trickster gods of Omu. And
No,
now all of
I
us have
literally
magic.
was just taking a nap. I had a very strange dream.
Was it about cigarettes by chance?
Well, actually kind of. I was in a forest and it was very small. I can't think of the name off the top of my head, but you know those little rabbits with like a horn on its head?
Almirage.
Yes,
Yes, I was one of those for some reason. And then I kept hearing this voice who was telling me that if I went into this tomb that I would get a pack of cigarettes.
Very proud of you.
He was very convincing. I was also following this group of people. They all died, though. It wasn't the best dream, to be fair.
What did
You said 60 days.
this group have like a
About-
dwarf and like a big strong man and stuff in it and stuff?
Oh, yes,
Somebody
the
who looked
dwarf
like a goat.
died.
Somebody who looked like a goat? Yeah, there was a guy who looked like a goat. Looks a lot like Weirin now, actually, because Weirin is very goat-like at this point.
Yeah, I was following behind them, actually, in my dream, because none of this is real, right?
No, that happened, but sometime in the past.
Okay. Well... So this voice that was talking to me, his name started with, I think, an A? He was very scary, and he, in my dream, turned me into this little rabbit thing, and now I'm not a rabbit anymore. Oh, dear.
Of A. Who could start with A? That could
Was,
be anybody.
Was this guy got like maybe like had like a necklace on that had like a demon head or something like that? Maybe he looked evil, like very evil.
I mean, he did look a little evil, but my dreams are full of evil people. I don't really question it.
That's fair. That's very fair.
Was it? I don't know if Mirren would know. Hasarak. That's the guy's name.
Yes, that one. That he was very nice. He promised me cigarettes.
You know, it's very funny actually. We had a friend with us in the city of Omu. He was like a frog. And he kept, every time we'd sleep, he'd have this weird dream where that, like, skeleton guy just kept walking towards him very slowly and creepily. It was very weird. We didn't understand exactly what was happening. But you know, we just figured it would be fine eventually, you know? Yeah, you know?
He just kept telling me he wanted to use me for something and that I would get cigarettes out of it, and I thought it was a dream, and now I'm here, and you said it's been over 2 months, and I was apparently making out with a dead woman.
We've all had our rough weekends, you know.
I have quite a few, actually. Okay. Well, does anybody have a fucking cigarette?
Oh, you're out of luck.
God damn it! And she like pulls out her double lighter and like flicks it. Closes it shut, puts it back. All right.
That was a very interesting staff of yours. Goodness gracious.
Oh, I thank you.
It makes you feel better. I can turn you back into a bunny rabbit.
You know, I was shitting everywhere.
I'm sorry.
Apparently, it's involuntary when you're one of those creatures. I didn't know.
Oh. Interesting. Well, maybe we'll.
Very nice.
We'll get the.
And that noise is terrible.
it's quite.
You're welcome.
Okay. Well.
Well, I guess it's good to see you all again.
Yeah.
We were kind of wondering what happened to you.
I am sorry you didn't.
look
I
different.
literally
Finding your
walked away
cigarettes.
for. I do not look different. I'm the same color I was.
Also.
Weren't you a dragonborn?
I
Tanari,
was
Tanari,
not.
could you try to move your token now and see if you have
I can
control
certainly attempt.
No way. You know my name, but I can't
Okay.
place where I've met you before. Where do I know you from?
Casimir, I fought with you, you dingbat.
You thought with me.
I
Where
fought
did we
with-
fight?
I don't remember the name of the village. Some people would call it Session Zero. It's a term the kids are using nowadays.
That was Zeus.
Oh wait, you're not the same. I forgot he died.
Yeah, Zeus. We don't know what you're talking about, actually. That large zombie gorilla monster did not happen. It's always been Casimir. It's always been Casimir.
Well, to be fair, I at least remember one face, Doctor. You are real, right?
I'm gonna reach up and gently pinch Tanari on the arm.
When you touch her, it very much feels like if, like, mist was solid. So she just kind of looks at you and is just like, all right, well, you're real and there's others. And can I see, like, the rest of the group that's with you guys?
So currently also in this room is Lucanu and her Minotaur companion Zal, Biff Longsteel, Tlad Zolbris, as well as the 3 blind artists, and then of course us.
And which one is part of the Red Wizards?
None of the ones in this room are
Okay,
with
so
the
I
Red
can't see
Wizards.
them. Okay, beautiful, because I definitely still have a bone to pick. This is gonna be fun. Well, I'm here now. I guess.
And that's
Fuzzy.
fantastic. And I mean, while Tanari, our reunited friendship is a treasure that could match no other. However,
Right.
there is other stuff in the tomb, people.
Also, the
Hey,
entrance to the
Lombard,
tomb has been
would you like a
sealed.
Tan.
You're kind of stuck here with us now.
Yeah, we can't get out.
Excuse me.
Yeah, the front door that we came in, it's closed. It's closed, and we don't have. We had to put the puzzle blocks into the door to open it, and when we did that and the doors closed, the puzzle blocks went bye-bye.
Oh dear.
And we didn't accidentally
Did you
forget
happen
that
to see
information
the
and take it out.
spiders? The other group got eaten by some spiders.
Well, we saw that dwarf that got consumed by locusts on that puzzle floor, and then Casimir murdered a child because he wouldn't say anything to it while it was asking him where it was, and then it started to scream, and spiders came out of the walls.
Casimir, do you kill children often?
I don't try to, but I must admit it is an occupational habit.
To be fair, I think that child was already dead.
Wait, do you mean the little one with the talking head?
Yes, that would be the one.
I saw that in
is
my
the child
dream
I
as
murdered.
well.
Don't most heads.
You
No,
probably
not
won't
always.
see it again.
Did Azarek reveal anything else important?
To be fair, I don't remember a ton, but I know he wants me here, and I know he kind of led me all the way here. You see, it's a funny story. I fell into the sarcophagus, and that's how I got trapped. Oops.
You know, don't take this the wrong way, but I kind of want to see if you have any markings from this Azarek on you. You say he wants you to be here,
Markings?
and he just
What
brought
are you going to
here.
do?
So, all right.
Undress me and inspect me?
Well, if it must be done, it must be done.
No,
If it must be done, it
I
must
mean,
be done.
you're
And
made
she
of-
starts removing her armor.
She's made of mist, so she is her own anime censorship. It's fine. She's just in her own hot spring. It's fine.
You remind me very much of Zeus, you know, and she just starts completely undressing and just goes like this.
I don't seem to see anything.
No shit.
How
Okay.
about
Can
you,
you
Lombard,
check
from
the
behind?
back? Can you check the back? I can't see.
She has a very nice derriere. If you.
But no marking.
No marking. Okay, beautiful, beautiful. And she's like, yes. So I mean, I'm not sure. I think I was meant to continue. But that this sarcophagus seemed really interesting, and I was using a spell to remove the lid, and I fell into it, and then it closed on me, and now I'm here. But there's something in there I think he wanted me to get.
Yeah, actually.
You should not be the one to touch anything in there.
Yeah, so
then.
the lady inside the sarcophagus, she's also holding an iron scepter with an adamantine head.
Oh.
Okay, so something is about to happen. I would maybe get prepared, if you can.
The fact that she's preserved and holding this thing makes me believe that there's probably some magic happening here, but I don't actually have very many slots left to be able to detect anything. So if somebody else is able to, maybe we should
That's
check
really
it out.
funny. I did not take detect magic, so.
Detect magic.
Can I just do an Arcana check?
I can see treasure, I believe. Do I see any?
You can
particular
smell treasure.
I can smell.
Yeah, you
Wait,
can smell
I
treasure.
thought I could see it as well. I can smell treasure. I sniff this dead queen.
Oh, wonderful. At least it wasn't me.
So
You've had your fun with her already. It's my turn.
She's very dusty.
you smell the Hornet Mask is made of painted gold. So it's made of gold, and it's also it's painted. It's got like designs on it as well, and it smells like it's worth about 250 gold.
Well,
Got it.
I mean, if no one's going to claim this mask here, I might just, wear it myself with this broken necklace.
So you're
and
Do
this
you
going
key.
really think you should take a queen's mask?
So also,
I mean,
Lucanu
I smell it's worth
walks in.
200 gold.
Lucanu walks in. Upon hearing the commotion and seeing this Genasi walk into their room and back into the other room without so much as saying a word to her. She's naturally curious as to what the fuck is going on. And so she follows in to see the remains of her queen laying in this sarcophagus.
Are you another
Fully.
child they picked up on their travels?
Say what?
I asked, are you another child they
Oh.
have picked up on their travels?
She responds with no. She was the queen's first high lady. She was her right hand.
This one?
Lucanu?
No, the queen in the coffin? You were her right-hand lady?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. She was the queen. She was the queen of Omu centuries ago.
Oh, beautiful.
she
I
ex-
laid with your lady for 60 days, apparently.
She explains about how all of the women had to lay with the queen at least once a month in order to remain in good standing politically. And she was very devoted to the queen, she promises you.
Oh dear.
She is very visibly upset, and upon seeing Casimir reach for the mask, she smacks the shit out of your wrists. Don't you dare ever touch the queen's belongings again. However, that is not her scepter.
Oh, that's not her scepter. In that case, no worries. No, there's no trouble here.
Do not touch that scepter. Lucanu moves forward and takes the scepter from Lombard. That was my Yowie paddle!
Lombard, you've changed.
Looking at him in a way that she doesn't really understand how to deal with, she turns back to the queen and puts the other scepter in her other hand. Now, do what you wish.
Maybe we
Nothing's
should
changed out here.
close the lid.
Just don't fall into it. It's a bad time.
So is blowing out candles, apparently. I wouldn't recommend it.
I'm gonna take it.
You're going to take it?
Yeah.
Alright. I'm going to back the fuck up.
I'm gonna take the old one. And as I take the other one, I'm gonna place the old one back in the open hand. Kinda like an old Indiana Jones switcheroo.
Alright.
I think Lucanu's testing me.
Just don't touch her lady's mask. Or her titties.
So I take the other one. It's noticeably lighter than the one that was leaning against the throne. It's actually feels like it maybe about 5 pounds. It's very light. I can move it very well.
You're doing great.
Thank you. I don't need this. However, I just
use
think
those.
I just think it might be useful. So if nobody else wants it, I'm just gonna hold on to it. It doesn't seem to be able to be used as a mace. It's very much not quite cut out for weapon work at this point. So
Can
maybe
you
I'll
throw
just,
it?
I mean, I could. I just don't know if it's a good idea to throw something that the queen herself has been holding for so long. Uh-oh. We lost somebody. Casimir.
Oh, there we
go.
go.
Give us
Did
one
you
second.
hit the space bar?
Oh, why isn't it turning on? There we
Oh,
go.
no, there it is.
Yep.
Okay, now we're all back in our names again. Okay. All right. So, yeah, I don't know if it's a good idea to throw something the queen's been holding for this long. I'm gonna kind of put it away. I'm just kind of maybe I'll just hold on to it for maybe it's. I mean, it looks nice, and it's a lot lighter than 12 pounds, and I mean, I don't necessarily care that much, but I'm still very economical. I am Lombard, and I am a Goldstein.
Hey Lombard, in 60 days, how much gold have you acquired at this time?
You don't know how to count that high because I don't know how to count that high.
Do you know who I am? I can
Yeah,
count
the
rather
number
high.
doesn't exist. I'm very rich.
So I take it you have,
How much money do I
obtained your
have? The
gold.
answer is yes.
Then get me some cigarettes, damn it!
I don't know what those are, okay?
You take it, you light it, and you put it in your mouth.
Oh!
Take it as you will.
Kind of like this, and he reaches down and he sees next to the sarcophagus, there's this little paper tube that is mostly white but has this little like brown speckled colored bit
Oh,
at the very
fucking
end of it.
beautiful! And
I-
she takes it from him.
And she goes to light it and notices that the paper just catches fire, but there is nothing inside the paper.
This motherfucker. He's going down. Where is this fucking asshole that brought me all the way here to give me an empty fucking paper?
Well, obviously somebody evil enough to buy a prank box from a toy store. Goodness gracious. We've got to get rid of this guy. This guy sucks.
He turned me into a rabbit, made me fall asleep with some nasty fucking dead body for 60 days.
At which point Lucano says, "Do not speak of the queen that way.
I will speak of your bag of bones how I wish, child.
She is not a bag of bones. She has been preserved magically all this time, and her beauty persists even in death."
Are you turned on?
Maybe?
Wonderful, I am not.
It's been a long time, Janasi.
You know nothing of time, child.
She has been stuck in a mirror for as long as Omu has been destroyed, which is equivalent to
care.
centuries.
I don't care. I don't care.
Alright. So, what is our course
To
of
be
action?
fair, not a single one of you has explained to me why the fuck we're here.
We've got to... The reason we're here is the reason we're here. You remember when we first started, before you had to go get the cigarettes, that lady?
Right.
She's like dying, but like she's under this like weird
Right.
death curse.
Sindra Sylvain.
Yeah, Sindra
Yes,
Sylvain.
I remember
Well,
Sindra.
well, we figured out that the problem is this thing called the Soul Manga, and
Okay.
supposedly, its most likely location is the bottom of this place.
Right.
And so, we had to leave the port. We went through a lot of woods. We stopped at like a base or so. We got attacked by some mermaid people. We saw a dinosaur chase in Benny Hill fashion. And we then got to this ancient city of Omu. We found some puzzle cubes, fought a dinosaur, killed it in 3 hits, have you. Yeah, the King of Feathers.
Don't forget the serpent tank.
Oh yes, we killed a lot of snake people, and every time we killed a reptilian, a frog friend, being an amphibian and having some kind of problem with reptilians, took all this skin and began making a large Chinese dragon-style snake that we all could walk under, and we called it the serpent tank to maybe try to fit in with the locals. It didn't work.
Did
we
you
fa-
think it would?
I didn't, but we couldn't tell him.
No.
We couldn't tell this frog no. He was very steadfast. We ended up getting these cubes, and we ended up actually, before we even finished getting all the cubes, we went into this temple, and we like fought some more snake people, and and then the doctor turned into a dinosaur for the first time, which was
Really?
crazy. Yeah, it was a lot of things happened. We fought a very strong snake man by disabling him from casting spells and cheesed the ever living shit out of him.
That's very smart.
It felt good as a player, I'll tell you that.
Lombard seduced a boa constrictor.
Yeah,
Oh.
Lombard and our frog friend decided that in order to try to get past this very large snake in a storage room, that we were going to try to appeal to its more primal urges. And so,
Using the serpent tank.
Using the serpent tank, I crawled into
Oh,
the
babe.
very back end of it, and the frog climbed into the very front part of it, and I started to twerk in front of the snake. It turns
No,
out
you didn't.
It turns
No, you
out the
didn't.
snake was not a Miley fan. Not a Miley fan. So it didn't work. But I mean, it's okay. I'm still here to tell the
Lombard, have you ever seduced anything?
story. I go very hard on that paperwork.
All right. So I take it that didn't work, and now you did all of that, and now you're in the tomb of what you said, the 9 trickster gods.
Yeah, the tomb of the 9 trickster gods of Omu, who supposedly caused the downfall. But I mean, there's questions. We spoke to this nice man a few levels up named Withers. Well, he was a nice man until he wasn't. But he had a lot of like research books, and there's a lot of history of Omu, and he used to be in Omu. He actually designed this place. It's very, very interesting. And then he tried to kill us, and then he teleported away when we were winning. So
he's still here.
We
But I've got his spell book.
we don't know for sure,
Oh,
but yeah.
beautiful. He's disabled at this point. All these wizards with their learned magic can't do shit without their books.
Very true. That is something we'll continue to believe for the foreseeable future. Anyways,
But why are you here? Is there something here that can
To end the
save
death
this
curse.
one? And it will happen here.
well,
If we can destroy the Soulmonger, that should end the death curse.
yes.
All right. Well, at least we've learned some things in these past 2 months. Well, I guess I'm back to help you heal a curse
Fantastic.
because I have no choice.
That is very true. You really can't do anything. Also, Tanari, you're actually sitting on the bottom of the floor. You're in a pit
Beautiful.
right now. You're gonna have
Am I
to
in a
go.
pit? Wonderful.
Yeah, the dark.
It's my favorite place to be.
Yeah, the dark-colored floor is the pit that the blind artists are walking around in.
Ah.
Yes. All right. With all of that said, we are just kind of back in this room now. Lombart's just kind of standing in the doorway of that secret door right now, and yeah, what would we like to do now?
Well, I don't know where we are, so somebody's going to have to take the lead.
Well, I mean, we've kind of done everything else, and I mean, other than those guys that really like to paint, there's not a
Don't.
whole lot. Oh, Weirin goes towards the door.
Don't.
I'm not opening it.
What appears to be a large stone door looms at the end of this hallway, but it bears no handles or hinges. Jutting from the wall on either side of the door are 2 matching bronze sculptures on the other side of the door that you can't currently see. You can smell the stench of rotting flesh. And beyond the walls directly next to you, you can hear like a whole lot of essentially just Minecraft zombie noise.mp3. Essentially.
Tanari like goes up behind Doctor and just like, okay, so who are these other people?
That's Murin. She's a druid.
Okay.
We found her in the forest.
Casimir is our swashbuckler. As you probably already figured out, he's more or less impervious to everything.
Well, I didn't see any of the stuff that happened, so I don't know.
Yeah, she was in a sarcophagus at the moment.
You'll see that soon enough.
I see. Where's everybody else?
They're
Well,
gone.
you are
Zeus
quite
is
experienced.
dead.
Zeus died. Okay.
Yeah.
The frog got a letter from his family.
Matthew disappeared
Yeah, Matthew.
after he tried to kill Zeus.
Yeah,
He tried to kill Zeus. Oh, okay.
He tried to kill Zeus
he did.
in his sleep almost.
Oh dear. Okay. All right. And so now it's down to us.
Down to us.
Yeah, but we've made a few friends along the way. I mean, you see Biff.
We
you
have.
See Connor, you see Plaid, and we actually have some others as well. Actually, we made friends
We've
with a doll,
actually-
who's very nice.
Yes.
She'll give us a wish.
Oh, that's wonderful.
We also made friends with a senile tabaxi hunter, and
Beautiful.
you may not be so happy about this.
I wasn't gonna
About
tell her.
what? About what, Doctor?
We've joined forces with the Red Wizards of Thay.
Come again.
I told you not to tell her about it, Doctor. It's not. She didn't want to hear it. She didn't
It's
want
better
to.
she
No,
finds
Lombard,
out
shh.
now.
Lombard, quiet.
What do you mean?
What?
You heard me.
You do
It
recall
became
what
this.
they did.
I do
me.
remember.
Hmm. Well,
I thought you'd
I-
rather hear it from me.
I appreciate the warning, and I look forward to surprising them as well.
You know, they're really good with fireballs. That has actually been quite a boon to our journey.
We were able to clear the Fane of the Night Serpent very easily, using their magic as sort of a cannon battery.
Not only was it
Well-
a boon, it was also a boom.
Well, I get the feeling this
you.
being is a rather large fan of mine because my power has also increased, and I think my firepower will be a little better than theirs.
It's entirely
Would not
possible,
in
but there are a
such a-
lot of them.
Yeah. We maybe don't need to really do that while we're here. We have a common goal.
Is it
We
too
want to
much
end the
to ask
bears.
for both?
I like
I
this
mean-
one because she seems to respect the disrespect that was done to me. And who are you? You weren't even there.
You know, just came along for the ride. It's been fun so far.
Doctor,
But a
I'm
lot of nice
disappointed
things.
in you.
It was necessary at the time, unfortunately.
Well,
They
when we're
haven't
done with
tried to
this,
stab us
I
in the
will
back?
take. I stab you in the back.
You know,
Whatever.
I have been wondering about you since you were summoned here by Azarak. But, you
Yes.
know, never mind. We'll see.
I am very trustworthy, Casimir.
Oh yes, the most trustworthy people always tell me they're the most trustworthy.
I will get us out of here alive, trust me there, but the Red Wizards should watch themselves after we're done with this task.
So, you know, that sounds like a fine idea. I have no issues with that at all. Once we complete the task, you are, of course, free to do whatever you want with them.
Thank you for your permission, kind sir.
I mean, I don't want to have too much conflict before we get out of here, because we are still sealed in. For freshness.
Yeah, we may need them. We don't know what's going to happen next. This place has been quite treacherous.
I did see a lot of death down here. I'm surprised you all made it this far.
Frankly,
Me too.
you're not the only one.
And you all seem quite mended for your travels.
Well, mother raised a strong boy. What can she say?
You're not
Yes,
the only one whose
Lama.
powers have increased.
Oh, really? We'll see that then, Doctor.
Suppose we shall.
All right, through the door then, right?
So,
No, not through the door.
You're
was a
gonna
secret
make
passage.
me.
there sure was.
Please do not go through that door.
This secret door has been open the whole time, and you
Yes.
have access to the spiral staircase that you first entered this level of the dungeon in.
The only way left is down.
All right. I'll
Do
follow
we
you.
wish to go down, or do we wish to do the thing in the middle with the gargoyle statues?
I don't even know what that's supposed to do.
Well, you're right.
We have plenty of
Is it-
coins. We should be able to trigger it, but
We are very rich. So rich we could run for presidency and never mind.
Was there a keyhole,
We're not
or
gonna
am
go
I
there.
remembering this wrong? Was there
I
a
don't
keyhole
remember
for that,
where that key
gargoyles?
would go.
Let me just check and see.
I'm pretty sure the gargoyles all had coin slots on them.
Yes.
There was like
every single
copper,
gargoyle-
silver, gold, and platinum.
Yep, and every single one had a thing. Let me just check and see real quick about that key to see if you know about it yet.
Would any of my ancient Omu history knowledge help discern what the key is for?
Let me check and see. That it might, but let me just check. You you don't. No. Well, no, you wouldn't know. No. Unfortunately, can't really glean anything about this key, but it is a key.
You know, I didn't think about it, but do I know anything that they may not know, being that I was brought here by Asarak himself?
Everything you had seen, because you were essentially following the Company of the Yellow Banner into this dungeon. By level 2, again, not only had you left your Almirage form, and we're back into your Genasi self again, you had pretty much gone off on your own, and you were being drawn pretty much towards Asarak. So you essentially made a pretty big beeline for...
Do I happen to still feel that presence?
Not so much now that you're amongst others.
Okay.
I'm just quickly, before we all leave the room, gonna use my treasure smelling sense and see if I can find anything around these statues.
There's not a whole lot sitting around in this actual room.
Okay. So I don't smell anything behind these statues either, then.
No.
Alright. Then I conclude that is done. Out we
Alright.
go. I guess I'll just...
We're going up, right? Yes? Up? No?
Down.
Down we go.
Alright. And so, we go down into the 5th level. Or, well, yeah, fucking 5th level. But before we do that,
Pretty
we're
sure
gonna
we
take
can
our
count
first...
that high.
Yeah, I mean, right, exactly. Maybe it was magical stairs. I'm gonna queue somewhere else, but I already said it doesn't, so it doesn't. We're gonna take our first break, however. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna take a 10-minute break. It's currently 9:34. We'll call it even at the 45th minute. So like 10 minutes and some change. We will be back to continue entertaining you guys. But now it is time to go visit the little adventurer's room and so on and so forth. We'll be back with you in just about 10 minutes. Don't go anywhere. We'll see you real soon. Welcome back to Cats Meow. We're back, ladies and gentlemen. And right before we took our quick break here, we decided that we were going to head downstairs. But, upon thinking a little bit further, we decided that maybe, just maybe, it might be a good idea to head back to that chamber of respite that we had found on a previous level and try to get some decent rest there. So, because we did not face any adversity in doing so, we decided that we are going to do that and then just come on back and not waste time moving ourselves over there, doing it, and then coming back. So if you haven't done so already, everybody, go ahead and take a long rest.
Before we do that, I'd like to cast Find Greater Steed.
Sure thing. Go for it. At which point, you summon a saber-toothed tiger.
Meow.
Meow. We just make sure that you can control it.
A saber-tooth ninja meows.
Oh, precious.
Saber-toothed ninja meows enters the chat. Alright. At which point, we make our way down. After taking our long rest, we come back to the spiral staircase and make our way down.
Before we go downstairs, there's one other thing I'd like to do. I'm sorry to keep interrupting.
No, you're good. Go for it.
I'd like to give an inspiring speech.
Oh, yes.
Inspire me, please.
Inspire me, Daddy.
We all thought it. Someone finally said it.
I'm a hoe.
Father.
So everyone mark 14 temporary hit points.
Oh, beautiful. I want to hear the speech again. Inspire me.
Inspire us.
We've been through a lot of shit, and it's gonna get worse, but we're gonna knock it all out. Stay together, work together, keep doing what we've been doing.
Nice. We clap.
I always pictured that speech being done to the music that's currently playing, actually. Music provided by myself, by the way. This is one of the songs that I wrote. So, just figured I'd put it out there. A little bit of, having no humiliation and just, you know, advertising myself. Subscribe to my brand. Anyways.
Can you said 14?
Correct.
Yes, 14.
Thank you.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, we're level 10 now.
We are.
15.
15.
Woo! One more.
I'll take it. I'll take all of it. That puts me at 140 total hit points right now.
That puts me at 94.
That's fantastic.
108.
We're some tanky children, aren't we? Okay. All right. And with that...
My armor class is still 10.
Oof. Rip in peace,
But I have
dude.
shield, though. It's fine.
She is a squishy.
Mirren, don't you have those braces of defense you're not using?
Oh shit, you're right. Let me
Can I-
double check that.
It depends on... Because I can only do... I don't think I can do armor.
Braces of defense are not armor. They're for
Okay,
casters
it
who
doesn't
can't wear
count.
armor.
Okay. Cool.
Hey,
So
Denali,
I'm
here, grab
I'm
this
gonna
mace.
pull out those bracers of defense and toss them to Janai.
Oh, beautiful. At least someone respects me around here.
I'm also
Hey.
gonna hand her a mace.
Hi. You're gonna give me
Denali,
a mace?
hey, take this.
I can't. I just dropped, just like, oh! No, fuck! Thanks.
Come on, pick it up.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yep. Thank you so much.
All right.
Lombard, can you
Someone-
What did you say?
Someone needs to make a charisma save.
Ah.
What? What did I just
what was,
touch?
what was she
Did you
given?
give her the
Braces?
Mace of
What
Terror?
did you just give me?
I did give her the mace of terror.
Wait a minute. Which trickster god is that?
I've got to find it and remember.
Wongo is
No,
I think.
That's the
monkey.
Zorbo, not the Almirage.
You
Were the
mother
bracelets
trucker.
for the god things?
Wongo.
It's alright, Charisma's my highest
It's
one.
Wongo.
Charisma save, 18.
You passed.
And I have a mace
Alright.
now that I can't carry.
Okay, well. R.I.P. in peace. Okay.
I love it. I love it.
Amazing.
Ah. It was worth a try.
That's okay. That was so good.
That was
All right, so
amazing. I
before
love
we move on, Casimir, just like Casimir had seen when he got to the bottom of these stairs, we wind up in a very tiny room. There is a door to the east, goodness gracious, and a hallway down towards the south.
Oh,
Ah,
east.
so.
I thought you said east.
Listen, I thought I said Weast for a second. Alright.
Well, if no one's against it, I can check this door for traps and see what's on the other side.
Okay.
Slowly.
Not,
One
can't
sec.
I just open it with Mage Hand?
I mean, be my guest.
Might
If it
save
explodes
you.
into a fireball, it's still gonna hurt us all.
That's true.
Well,
to be fair.
It will
He's
hurt
been
you
pretty
all.
good at finding
Me,
traps. Don't rub it in.
When you reach the bottom of the stairs here, this stone this door, this is a stone door with iron hinges and a brass knob.
That's oddly specific. Thank you.
Yeah, no, you go ahead, Tenari. I'm just going to wander down this way.
Alright, you're wandering. Alright. Oh dear. But does he do this often?
He does.
All the time.
It's kind of
Oh,
his
dear.
whole thing.
Alright.
like-
I'm
Shtick.
going to quickly use what's it called? Minor illusion to make a copy of myself that stands in the corner.
Okay.
I'll cast minor illusion to make the minor illusion sneeze and make some other Casimir type noise.
Okay.
This is the combo we worked out.
The
Combo
wombo
wombo.
combo.
Yeah,
Yep.
took minor illusion just for this purpose.
And it has been helpful once.
It stands there and then it goes. Achoo! That's my Casimir. That's my Casimir sneezing.
Achoo!
Achoo! Oh, bless me.
Alright.
I choked on my water.
I hope I can roll a dexterity good enough to get away from the sneeze. It won't be a problem for me. Oh my god.
Now, I would suggest that maybe you guys just hang back a little bit. I'm going to do what I do, and hopefully there'll be nothing there trying to kill us. Time to go into sneak mode. Alright. 24.
He's a sneaky deaky.
I'm gonna, start moving around, seeing if I can see anything here. Just
Okay.
looks like a empty hallway, right?
Yeah. It looks like an empty hallway.
But it probably isn't. Gonna sneak back around.
In the meantime,
Um,
give me 1 second. Tanara, we're gonna try to open the door?
Yes, I'm gonna cast Mage Hand and see if it pushes. See if the door's just open.
So you're gonna try to push at it?
Yes.
Nothing happens.
Or pull it, whatever.
You pull it open
Okay.
with no problems.
Beautiful. I'm going this way.
Do not move. Let me reveal areas. This
Because I
is-
was standing right next to Tanari when she yells, "I'm going this way," I just kind of blink.
I know you've missed me, Doctor.
We all have.
I don't believe that.
This is gonna just take a second. Please feel
okay,
free
I
to
think-
roleplay as you wish.
So are you coming with me or following them?
We should stay together, whatever we're gonna do.
Store's open.
Casimir, what'd you see down there?
It is a dead end, but I'm going to see if I can smell treasure, because if
There's
I
something
smell
else down
something-
there, I'm sure.
Ah,
door's
yes,
open.
we have had a lot of fun with the old dead ends, haven't we? Maybe I'll go to a different space-time. Who knows?
Did that happen to you?
Happened to someone.
What in the holy hell?
I'm not going to go through, but I'm just gonna peek through the door.
Yep, give me 1 second. I'm actually not done.
No worries.
Polygon
But
reveal!
There's more! Yeah, I'm gonna be real selective about this whole polygon. This stream brought to you by not a sponsor, Roll20. Okay. Uno moro momento poro favoro.
Hola.
Me llamo Bombot. Ooh, what do I... Is this area? Oh, it sure is. A dark underground lake opens up before you, its ceiling festooned with chains and gears, some of which appear to have dwarves dangling from them. A gigantic, motionless stone cog rises from the water, with two matching cogs connected to it. Rusty metal conduits stretch from the cavern walls to the cogs, and the water of the lake is slimy, with pinpricks of phosphorescent light twinkling in the murk. Give me 1 more second, because it seems like it wants me to actually show you all of the water. Which is gonna take a second. Oh, Lord.
Doctor, would you mind taking a peek in here?
What in the holy hell is that?
I think it's Lombard's, like, study.
Trust
There's
me.
not enough paperwork in there.
I keep it very waterproof in my study. I would never allow this amount of moisture to mess up the ink. Those are very important documents, you know. There are kings who let me do their accounting. You know what would happen if I found out that was flooded? They'd have my head.
Well, I think whoever was in here already had their head taken, at least to dangle by. I don't recall much of my travels in rabbit form. Has the entire tomb been like this?
No. No,
No.
not at all. This is very, very different from what we've seen so far. This is not at all what we have encountered before. I don't know exactly how much you guys are gonna really be able to see from where you're standing, so I'm gonna reveal a little bit less, but you're gonna see a lot.
So is this like not a wall?
So they're rising up out of the water.
I mean, this thing here,
It's like a
just to the east of the boat.
bridge. Like you could pass under it, essentially, is what it's assuming.
How
least
tall
it's
are
the
these
way I
gears?
move.
How far do they rise out of the water?
They rise 10 feet above its surface.
Okay.
So can we not see that from where we are?
What do you mean?
Because we've got to be at least the stairs height up above the water line, right?
Right,
That's got to be at least 5 feet, and
Something
we're
like
all
that.
at least 5 feet tall.
right.
So we should be able to see over the top of the gears, right?
Yeah. know what? You've got a point, Dr. Man. You probably wouldn't be able to see past the actual walls of the bridge. But yeah, okay. For now, let's go with this. And as you traverse, we'll get some more done. Otherwise, we're going to be sitting here doing this for longer than the audience would be willing to deal with. Okay. So how would we like to proceed?
Well, we're halfway separated from now.
Yeah, I'll do
Casper,
my
check the
treasure
end of the
chest.
hallway.
Okay, I'm going. Aye.
Can he really sniff out treasure?
He can. He received a blessing from... I forget, it wasn't one of the trickster gods. That he can smell gold and jewels.
Interesting. Alright.
It
We all
fits his
have-
personality.
We all have our talents, I guess.
And some men have many.
Oh dear. Did you find anything down there?
Not quite yet, but I'm sure there will be something.
At the end of the hallway, there is a secret door.
Of course there is.
Because we're entering from the back way. So it would be very easy to notice at the end of the hallway.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I found a secret door. I guess I'll try to open it,
Okay.
because that's what I do.
Yep.
Should we leave him alone down there?
No.
He'll be fine.
Let me just
No, but he'll come back before
He'll be
things get
fine.
nasty.
Back
Alright.
into the stealth mode. There we go. Oh, yeah.
Okay, give me just
I
one
turn on my...
second. Just gonna make sure that I give you the right information.
Okay.
You are not currently in danger.
It's always something.
What is that supposed to be? Okay. So I'm gonna reveal some stuff, but I've got some information to give you.
Very cool.
There we go. Okay. So, this hall is choked with dust and cobwebs, and up ahead, flickering lights dimly illuminate a larger hall running perpendicular to this one. This is going to be what you actually see down this way. Where these two halls meet, pretty much directly right where the center of that circle is, words have been scrawled on the ceiling in dried blood.
My favorite.
The
I
words
guess I'll...
on the wall are written in common, and in all capital letters shout, "Awaken Napaka."
This... I will ask my friend about this one before I do anything too silly. So I'm gonna make my way over here just to peek around and see
Sure, give me just
You
one
want-
second.
what's going on over here.
Yeah.
Can we see him from where we are?
No. He is inside of the walls.
So he has just disappeared. I'm gonna turn to Doctor and be like, is he leaving? I can't
No,
hear him anymore.
he's just scouting. This is what he does.
Yeah,
And he's safe.
yeah, he'll be all right.
He's got that cloak of displacement, and he's very agile.
He's got that dun dun dun.
Where did you find this one?
Casimir?
Aye.
In the woods somewhere.
We
I
found
believe.
him in Camp Righteous when it was surrounded by zombies.
Very true.
Ah.
Or was that Camp Vengeance? I don't remember the name.
I actually don't remember the name of the camp.
It was the Order of the Gauntlet Stronghold. They wanted to try and wipe out a bunch of the undead that were roaming the jungles.
Did they succeed?
No.
We certainly did.
We did.
Killed about 100 zombies that day.
A pungent. You're close. You're standing close enough to where you would be able to sense this. A pungent stench fills this pentagonal room, the walls of which are covered with riveted sheets of iron. A wild garden full of sickly plants and rotting compost takes up most of the interior, and a narrow path hugs the walls between two exits. Jutting from the middle of the garden is a 6-foot-tall rusty sprinkler, and in the ceiling above the sprinkler, a 10-foot-wide shaft leads straight up.
This is where the gargoyle statues would take us.
I see. Well, that's all I needed to see there. And so it was here that the words are. I'm still gonna take a peek around these corners.
Okay, give me just 1 second.
Yeah, we don't have the clues for this level, so
There aren't
Yeah.
any.
there aren't any for number 5.
I bet.
Give me 1 second.
There wasn't a plaque, there's no stairs.
Right. I'm going to explain
All
to you
right.
what you're looking at here before you move. Give me 1 second. Okay, so large puddles of gray slime spread across the floor of this 10-foot wide, gently sloping hallway. Candles flicker on riveted sconces, casting dim light across a sequence of sculpted reliefs depicting humanoids with bestial heads kneeling before a black star. At the lower end of the hall, a thick purple drape hangs wall to wall. At the upper end, the hallway terminates. The drape is this wavy thing right here to the right side of
Yep.
the hallway.
Okay. And what did the message in blood read again? Shout.
Awaken Napaka. They don't say shout, but
I'm
the
gonna-
words themselves are in all capitals as if the writing is shouting.
Okay. I'll try to remember that name as I make my way back, bump into Aaron. Aaron, what are you doing here?
I was just revising back up. That room was a little full.
Uh-huh. Well, appreciate the thought. But
And
you
the-
know me. I don't get myself into too much trouble.
In the meantime, Lombard, Tanari, and the doctor, what are they doing?
I'd very much like to poke my head through this door and have a look. See if I can see just around the corner a little bit and try to identify what this diving cage looking apparatus thing is.
Okay.
Looks like a crab trap.
Okay. It's a little bit of scrolling because we're going the back way. Okay. Shit. Where are So yeah, it does. I believe it says something. I definitely remember it saying something about it, but maybe I was mistaken. Ah, no, here we are.
Wasn't it some like cog?
A rusty iron gate on the side of this cage provides ingress for 2 medium or smaller creatures.
That means there's something in the water.
Does that mean we have to go into the water?
I don't know if that's a good idea yet.
It's in Casimir.
I mean, we could.
But I don't think.
But I don't
can
think he
hold
can
his
breathe in
breath
the
as long
water.
as I can.
Yeah.
I'm aware. I'm aware. I think I'm the only one here that can.
Speak of a devil and he shall appear. What are we
Ah.
talking about?
Casimir, how long can you hold your breath?
Honestly, like a couple minutes maybe. Not too long.
And how do you feel about water?
I mean, I've dealt with it a lot, but
He
I
was a
prefer
pirate.
to be in a boat.
Ah,
Yes. I did my best not to be in the water. And to this day, that is still my philosophy. Blood? I'll bathe in blood, but water? Not so keen.
To be fair, the last time he went swimming in anything that wasn't blood, he got attacked by a wine weird, so,
I take
Oh,
it
yes.
anybody that enters this water will get attacked by something.
Maybe.
I will
maybe.
swim in wine. That
Maybe
was fun.
not, though.
We have had a tremendous amount of luck going down this spiral staircase and interfacing with all the traps from behind. We've been able to circumvent and disarm a whole lot of things. There might be something down there, but it also might be very dangerous.
And Doctor, do you know what Napaka is? Have you heard this before?
Isn't that the queen? The one who Tanaru was just laying with for 2 months?
I don't quite remember it all, to be fair.
She probably didn't tell you her name.
They don't normally.
Well, there was something written in blood that said, "Awaken Napaka." And, well, you know, when something's written in blood, you take your choice whether you want to roll those dice or not. And, well, I don't know. The whole place looked sketchy. There was, like, gray puddles of something and, like, kneeling creatures with holding some kind of light. You know, like, that was down one direction. The other one just looked kind of dirty, you know, like rotting things and some kind of orb with like a pillar. Yeah, no, like our options are not looking great no matter which way we go, but would Awaken Napaka mean anything to any of you?
Napaka
Last
is...
time I was with her, she was dead.
Napaka is the Queen of Omu, who we met briefly.
Right.
And we took a
Well,
we
it
took
was
a fancy
written-
stick from. We took a very fancy stick from Napaka. We also
Don't
found
we have her shield maiden or something?
yeah, Lucanu's
Goblin?
actually right there next to us.
Would she know how to awaken her queen?
Would she know about this whole thing?
It is impossible to awaken someone from death right now because of the death curse.
It is not what. Give me a second.
Unless
Maybe it
it's
is.
suspended animation.
I want to know, because it does actually tell me what the whole situation is here. So she might know. Lucanu did not have to have anything to do with what happens here, so she cannot tell you anything about this.
Alright, well, I have an idea. Good idea? Probably not, but let's give it a try. So, Lombard, you have that scepter, yes?
I do. I still have. Yes. I took the lighter
you-
one because it weighed less, and I felt that was more economical.
Well,
And
would
for
you mind
no
handing it
other
over?
reason.
Just
I'm kidding.
for a moment.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes? No?
Go for it. Here you
Ah.
go.
Why, thank you. I'm going to try something. You will hear me scream something, and never mind. Either
Maybe,
something will happen or it won't.
maybe somebody should. I'll come with you. How about that?
Are
I'll,
we,
maybe
are we,
s-
are
Why
we
not?
following him then?
I'll stick around him. I'll let you know if you hear a thunderclap. Maybe come along.
So we're just gonna stay here and wait.
In the meantime, before Casimir actually does his thing,
No,
the
let's
doctor is
follow
going to-
closely enough that we can jump in there in case they do run into trouble.
Okay, fair enough.
Sounds great. I'll stay in the back though.
Okay, so Casimir,
Yes.
proceed as you wish.
Maybe, Doctor, what is the word for awaken in Omuan, or Old Omuan?
Whatever it is, he's gonna repeat it.
Yes. I mean, you can make up any word, right? Because there's no official language.
How about you just say awaken? It's just the word, the
Well,
Omuan word is
all right.
awaken. It happens to be real
All right.
close by nothing more than a coincidence.
And the name was Napaka, right?
That is the name of the queen, yes.
Okay. So I will hold the scepter up in my right hand. Awaken, Napaka! We trust things written in blood.
Nothing happens.
Well, that was worth a try. Let's try one more time.
It just echoes into the existence and fails.
Well, awaken, Napaka! And,
Nothing happens a second time.
well,
Fuck you.
here's your scepter. I have no need for it.
Oh, okay. Sure.
You know, this room looks pretty weird, right? You know, this gray goo and...
It is very weird that it's sloped. These candles are oddly, very, very meticulously spaced. They're all equidistant from one another on their respective walls. That's interesting.
That is pretty weird, yeah.
What about these paintings and stuff? And what the hell is that?
Your guess is as good as mine. Do you think we should go in? Take a couple steps? Or maybe just blow out one candle and see what happens?
They don't blow out.
Damn it.
Huh. Well, we know at least one person who is probably capable of water. Would be a shame to waste some here.
Should we maybe do we want to search the area, see if we can find anything? I mean, it's just a hallway. There's a curtain.
I suppose.
We could open
this
the curtain, but I mean, it is weird that there's nothing on the other end of the hallway. Why is it so long the other way? I don't know.
there is also this suspicious gray goo that I'm not too fond of getting on my boot, but
It is very slippery.
all right.
Is this thing
Ah.
on the wall, this yellow thing, is that anything important?
This thing here.
Yeah.
That sconce is unlit, and I bet if Lombard lit it, something might happen.
I think I have a better idea. If someone's going to go in, they should definitely have a rope tied to them. I don't want to know what's behind that curtain, but if things were to tilt, I definitely
I bet
don't
it's
want to
Wither's
slide into it.
office.
Oh
Well,
my god.
Lombard,
Oh my god.
grab the other end of this rope, okay?
Okay.
I could just.
I will
I
tie
could just lie.
a
okay.
rope around myself.
We will.
Slide.
No, we just
Just
don't. We
slide.
won't tell them tonight. It's okay. It's fine.
I could just. But I could.
It's yeah. You sure can, and I know, and I believe you, and I know you can.
I have a spell for
Casimir is a very steadfast fellow. He is.
We
Yes.
need to test it either way. And so now with a rope tied behind myself, I'm gonna try avoid all of this goo as I make my way across.
Okay. You happen to notice as you stand right there that, right here actually, that you notice that the humanoid depiction right here next to you wears the mask of a crocodile.
Oh, I see. I'm gonna start touching it
Ding.
lightly, trying to find the keyhole.
Rexy!
Do I find the keyhole?
Give me 1 second. It's a very sloppy polygon.
Standing in this hallway.
There is a hidden crawlway
Ah,
in this wall
my old friend, the crawlway.
that you
Nice
find
to
by
see you again.
literally just accidentally as you brush the wall with the crocodile key. It just kind of fits into a crack in the bricks,
Oh, nice.
and
And
it
so
works
it's
for
still
some
like
reason.
around my neck.
I guess essentially,
So
yeah.
do I just?
Yeah, pretty much. You don't want it to explode on you or anything.
Okay,
But
well.
yeah, so hidden
that's
behind a
his,
bas-relief depicting a crocodile-headed humanoid holding up a trapezoidal chest, a crawlway leads somewhere else.
I'll kind of back up. I'm just going to check a crawlway. Don't worry about me. And yeah, start my adventure this way. Ooh, it's a long way round. Okay.
Sounds like that's going well.
Yeah. Yeah, always. This has never gone wrong for me before. There's just a candle in the middle of the room. Nope,
Oh.
even better. That's a
2/3 of this room is
that's a
taken
hell of a
up
thing right there.
by this large construct. It's
Now, when you
just
say construct,
it's just sitting there. Not moving. Nothing doesn't it doesn't seem to be alive. It's just this large thing on wheels.
ooh, I see.
And it's very, very big and looks extremely heavy.
Very gone.
So fresh, so dozer.
Now, are we talking
This
like
is at
when
the
you say
top of
very
the
big,
ramp?
is that
The room leading from where this is to where the curtain is, yes, it slopes from this to the curtain. So, Casimir is higher up than Lombard.
does the wall look like it can move from like this side?
Yeah, it looks like it's a secret door.
Uh-huh. Well, I guess I'll quickly make my way back. Guys, do not come into the room. There's something very big that will, probably make its way down this ramp, and you don't want to be in its way.
Can you disable it?
I hear that, as I've already started crawling my way, crawl back. Yes, that's what I'm going to go try do now. I'll, let you know how it goes. And let's see, so I'm thinking instead of disabling it, just setting it off would be good. But we'll weigh our options. So now that I make my way into the room, does anything happen?
Nope. It's just sitting there.
Nope. These wheels, how sturdy do they look?
They're made for rolling. This thing is very heavy, and being able to remove the wheels would require you to be able to lift the thing up. This thing is as high as
Yeah,
the room
that's-
is tall and as wide as the room is also wide. So there is no wiggle room to the sides of this thing.
Ah, so I'm just looking at
You're just
the
looking
wheel,
at it.
essentially,
You're
'cause
looking
it's
at
probably-
it, but yep.
Ooh! Crawl into it.
I guess I could potentially jam the wheel with something from behind. What happens if I try to push it? Because it's already on an incline, right?
Kinda, yeah. If you try to push it,
Alright, yeah, well, yeah, I'm gonna
well,
try to give it a push.
Nothing happens because there's a wall in the way.
Ah, so I need to find the way to set that off first. And is there just like one candle or something in here?
Yeah, it's just like a candle lighting the room.
I'll try blow it out.
Nothing happens. It doesn't blow out.
It doesn't blow out.
No.
What if I tip a little bit of water on it?
It doesn't go out.
Oh,
Yeah,
special
I know.
fire.
Special fire.
So,
It's very gifted.
is there any way that I can, let's say, block the wheel, like jam it from behind? Because it's going to be going around.
No.
No.
It's not quite.
Okay.
There's not quite enough clearance between the actual bottom of the structure and the ground for you to be able to get under it to be able to get something in front of the wheels. It is just
Gotcha.
that perfectly suited to the size of the room, as if it
And
was
so-
designed to be so.
Is there anything that I can climb onto to get on top of this? Or is it like a perfect square?
It is quite stout, very, again, wide. There's no getting over or onto this thing. There's no gaps.
There's no, so it is like a perfect cube here.
Essentially, it is, yeah. It's like an APC,
Huh.
essentially. Just there's no door on the backside.
Okay, so I'm having a really hard time disabling this thing.
Hmm.
I don't think I've got anything for this. now that I
Lombot's
can
gonna
tell.
just go look behind the curtain. Alright. Lombot's gonna move the curtain. Alright, the hallway comes to a dead end 15 feet beyond the purple drape. And a 6-foot-tall statue of a leering, 4-armed gargoyle stands against the back wall. One of its arms has broken off and lies on the floor in front of it, its hand curled into a tight fist. The other 3 arms have their clawed hands open in such a way as to suggest they're meant to hold something. Carved into the wall above the statue is a riddle. Do we want anybody to take some notes for the riddle to be able to think on it? Hey everybody, there's a riddle. I'm going to shout it. Okay, 3 I need. Then 3 more. 3 more still. Opens the door.
So we need 9 of something?
Three I need, then 3 more. 3 more still opens the door.
Alright. Well,
Okay, let me just,
mean, you all had mentioned you had 9 somethings, right? And they're gone.
There were 9 puzzle cubes and there were 9 trickster gods.
But your cubes are gone, correct?
They are. But I think we have the treasures of all the 9 gods.
Oh.
Lombard, you might not want to be standing there. With what I've seen, a perfect cube could be coming your way
Give me one
on
moment.
wheels.
Maybe you could light it on fire, Casimir?
I mean, maybe the back of it could be lit on fire, but
That may be enough to
don't think
disable it.
I
Right? It's
mean,
on a
it's
wooden
worth a
platform.
shot.
Here, take all of this oil.
All right. Well, at worst, we'll have a flaming cube coming towards someone.
Okay. So you want to try to set it on fire.
Is it wood or is it something else?
It is mostly wood. Sorry. It is mostly stone. I apologize. The only bits of wood that are on it is like a platform that just kind of flattens it out to separate most of the body from where the wheels are. The wheels, however, are also made of stone.
But if we
But
can
there's
burn
just
through
one-
the platform, it should come to a crashing halt.
Well, there's going to be a lot of smoke, so I'm gonna have to leave this room very quickly. So I guess I'll douse whatever parts are exposed of the wood, get my tinderbox out, and then, yeah, light it ablaze before quickly getting the hell out of there.
Before moving,
As
roll initiative.
oh no,
Everybody?
oh boy,
Or
No,
just them?
it's just gonna be Casimir.
oh no.
Oh
The one time.
Cass!
Roll a 12.
You don't understand Jay's luck. This thing's gonna roll an 11.
This thing's going to,
Jay always has great luck, no matter fucking what, dude.
it's going, upon feeling the heat of fire that should not be there, noticing that it is trying to be attacked.
Oh shit, it's alive.
The stone juggernaut awakens.
Oh shit.
Oh shit!
Oh shit.
I don't have anything for stone.
Yeah, well, I don't really have much for stone either, so this is, well, I'm really glad that I'm right next to the exit. Just hope I don't die. Let's see. I have 90 feet of movement. Yes! Yes!
See, that's Jay's luck.
Jesus Christ, Jay.
Okay.
Oh. You gotta love it when you see it, you know? When it happens, oh, bless your heart.
What do you want to do?
Oh, I'm gonna get the fuck away. Like, I already lit the thing on fire, so now...
Okay.
Do I see it kind of move to life?
It's more like it's almost like a steam engine from a locomotive. Starts just kind of like whistling and like it's like whirring to life very quickly. Very, very quickly.
So, how does movement work with a tunnel?
It's a crawlway, so I would say half speed.
Okay, so if I move, let's see, that would be 20, that would be 60. Okay, so even with my 90 speed of movement, I can't get all the way out. I guess I'll just move all the way to like here then, and just yell down below. Get out of the tunnel! There's something coming! Lombard! And then that's it. That's the end of my turn. And now,
Stone Juggernaut.
hopefully, Lombard will have heard that.
Rushes at incredible speed towards the wall behind it. crashing into the wall and making a very large metal, solid metal on stone kind of sound. Kind of thud. That kind of shakes the walls around you. Casimir.
Fucking hell. Oh, I should have gotten all the way out. Well, I guess now that's 20 to go to here. Then I have an extra 70 feet of movement. Yeah, so I'm going to go down the hall while calling out to Lombard. Lombard, hurry! Hurry! Get out of there! There's something huge and alive! Made of stone! Coming! And that'll be the end of my turn. I mean, is Lombard gonna be in the initiative, or is he just gonna sit there?
Napaka is going to start rolling the other way with incredible speed, barreling through this door. 1, 2, 3. Moving here. At which point, Lombard enters the danger zone. Casimir.
Well, this is actually not so bad. I can move out, attack, and move away. Yeah. Let's see. That is 15. Oh, perfect. Yeah, I'm gonna move to here. Booming blade. Just in case it'll do anything. I'm gonna use my short sword instead for that magic damage. So yeah, that's a 14 to hit.
It misses.
Well, at least I can just move back here consequence free. And yeah, that'll be the end of my turn.
Lombard sees this thing approaching him,
Do we have any time to try and jump in?
pulls out the scepter that he got from Napaka's sarcophagus, closes his eyes and holds it out,
Oh god.
and ends his turn.
Oh no!
The stone juggernaut,
Bold.
with blistering speed, slams into Lombard's held out arms, and as soon as it makes contact with the tip of this scepter, crumbles into dust.
Woo! Is he dead?
Holy shit. That was impressive,
Casimir,
Lombard.
when the
How did you
blood
know?
when the blood tells you to awaken something, let it sleep. I wanted that stick. It's gone now. It was going to be very good for stoking my fireplace, and now I just have to.
It's alright, we'll buy you a new one.
I really
I'll
hope
get
we're
you
going to go
another
back for that 12-pounder at this point. Goodness gracious.
But you know what, Lombard? You got to do something pretty cool. That's worth something, no? Look at
I
that
mean,
experience
it's-
right there.
Yeah, it's not like I saw it coming or anything. Listen, we don't worry about it. So the big thing
riddle,
is
huh?
here is that we definitely did this differently. So we can be done here, but there is still the gargoyle that we haven't really focused on that much. So I leave it up to you guys. You do have a riddle. There's 3 open hands. So there is that.
What?
But, you know,
We can...
we've kind of...
Yeah.
The place is no longer seems that dangerous. So...
Well, we can work on the riddle as we go, I suppose. We can always come back here if we have a bright idea.
Absolutely.
3 I need, and then 3 more. 3 more still opens the door. And it has 3 open hands, you were saying?
Yes. So again, this it's a 4-armed gargoyle. One of its arms is broken off and lies on the floor in front of it, its hand curled into a tight fist. And then the other 3 arms have their clawed hands open in such a way to suggest that they're meant to hold something.
Ah, so perhaps we only need 2 of something to put in each hand, so there's 3 fingers. What is in the hand?
The open hands do not have anything in them. The closed fist is completely closed, so you do not know if there's anything in it or not.
You mentioned that you guys had found artifacts from these gods that
9 of
destroyed
them.
staff, being one of them. Do you have the rest?
Hey, Lombard, why don't you try
maybe.
smash that open, or that closed fist?
You want me to smack it?
Yeah. If there's
Okay.
something on the inside that closed hand, we may be able to figure out what to put in these open hands.
Sure. Give me just 1 second. Gotta see if this, if I can actually, if it tells me how to hit it. 'Cause I would assume we can hit it. It is a statue, but I want to make
Do
sure.
us a
that
favor and don't pee on this one.
Say again.
Well,
I was talking to Casimir. He heard me.
Okay.
well, I do like to leave my mark in different places.
Oh, Jesus.
And you know
Okay.
what? Your god didn't do anything. He must like it.
So, it doesn't say, so I'm going to use some just standard numbers here, and I'm gonna swing a ding 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 dong. That's gonna smash open the hand.
It's a good roll.
Upon doing so, actually, I'll roll the damage to see if we smash it open. We smash it open. Okay. So upon that happening, a ruby rolls away from the remains of the hand, and this ruby is oddly eye-shaped,
Oh.
as well as the hand being broken. The gargoyle also magically opens its mouth.
Oh, here we go.
And
And what-
soporific gas fills the eastern 15 feet of the hall. Actually, at which point I was actually standing here. If I was going to break it, I would have had to be close enough. So I definitely going to have to get hit by that. At which point you hear like things happening on the far end of the hallway, as if it would have been the mechanism for the door that got smashed by the Juggernaut.
Gotcha.
Am I immune? Am I immune to this? No, I'm not. So, I need to roll a con save. I passed with flying colors. And that's it. Okay. I'm okay, but gas comes out, so I'm gonna move away from it. I'd be like, Caspian, maybe don't get close to that. I don't know if that's a good idea.
You want to perhaps pick up the ruby, but
Yeah, I'll do that. Actually, I'll go grab the ruby real quick, and then I'll come back. Hey, Doctor,
All
I
right.
found another one of those eye gems, but we've already met Belcoach.
Yeah.
So this is probably a different eye. And didn't somebody's special friend that a Genasi friend may or may not know about yet Didn't we have a special friend that, like, required some, like, special eye to maybe find their way home? Maybe, like, this pixie...
The Eye of the Moon?
Pixie creature?
Or the...
It's the Eye of Zaltek.
I have my
Oh.
ghost lantern friend. I can ask them about that. Hey, ghost
the
lantern
navel of
person,
the
was
moon,
this?
right?
Right, yeah.
Wait, who's in my lantern again?
The Starfallen.
The Starfallen. Right.
You're right, I think they are
Hey,
looking for the navel.
Starfallen.
I was mistaken on that one, actually.
No,
Oh, you're
Dragon
looking for
Nails
the
was looking for
navel.
the navel of the moon
You're right.
to find his lost son.
Oh, yeah, the Eye of Zaltek is what the Starfallen was looking for.
Wait, what does my ghost lantern do again?
Your Ghost Lantern contains the Starfallen.
It does nothing. Nice.
You could maybe ask the Starfallen.
Hey,
yeah,
Starfallen, do you know what this
just gotta
is?
talk to him. Okay, what was the Starfallen? The Starfallen sounded like this, didn't it? Hello, I'm the Starfallen. Thanks for not fucking forgetting me, asshole.
Hey, no worries. You know, you're left here for so long that even though you would be used to not talking to anyone for centuries, maybe, I'll take you along with me. Now, this thing. What is this?
That's the Eye. That's the Eye of Zaltek.
All right. Is that what you needed?
Yeah, you can return me to life.
But it is pretty, you know. What are you going to do for me?
I don't think we can return you to life right now because of the death curse.
That is true. We will have to end the death curse in order for this to be able to be done for me.
This curse is really fucking up the world, isn't it?
This
It
curse is
is.
some fucking bullshit, yo.
Yes, it is.
All right. Well, we have what you need. You can rest easy, knowing that it's in my hands. I'll grab it and put it away. And yeah, we'll cross that bridge later. For now, let's
Alright.
keep working towards this.
So
whole,
we're looking
ending
for
of the
9
death curse.
eyeballs, maybe rubies, all of them.
Yeah,
Well, it's
maybe.
Maybe.
I mean, maybe it's more so just the fact that it was just the gemstone.
It could be. If it's just 9 gemstones. I think we have a mess of gemstones.
We definitely have
We
quite
did
a few
feed.
gemstones.
We fed
We
a
had
lot
some
of them
of the-
to that skull person.
Only the really expensive ones.
Yeah, we only made it to where we could give him $50,000 worth of them.
I think it was 10,000, wasn't it?
It was 10,000, but I like to exaggerate to complain. It's what we do as Goldsteins.
Technically, that would be $100,000, right?
Listen,
Because 1 gold is about $100.
you're right. However, I spent all my time doing math on paperwork, and now I can't do it in my head. I usually use my abacus. Okay, well, in that case, we've all kind of gone back into this hallway. So, I know y'all are looking through some stuff, but we have a few options again now ahead of us. We have, obviously, that room that be stanky. We also have the area with all the water and the boats in the cage.
So in the Fane of the Night Serpent, we picked up a sack of 30 gems that were worth 50 gold each. If we put 9 of those, 3 into each hand, that may trigger the statue.
Maybe it would also be better to shove something into its mouth so it doesn't, you know, keep doing that thing it does.
Well, it'll probably run out of gas sooner or later.
I mean, I mean, maybe, but do you want to take the chance?
No.
I mean,
No.
you probably won't, but poor Lombard here. Who knows what could happen?
I mean, I've been okay. I mean, you did. I may need a change of pants at our earliest convenience, but I mean, I'm still here. I've just been blaming the stench on that room down the hallway.
I thought it was Ninja Meows.
Yeah,
He's the Poopy Panther.
That's what it is. That yes, we'll blame the kit. Actually, let's do that. That works for me better. Something I'm used to at home.
Well,
So we
Let's
have
try the
plenty-
whole gem thing.
Okay.
Yes, we have many, many gems.
you
Lombard,
said-
would
you
you
said
do the
this is a-
honor?
You said this is
Sure.
a gas, correct? So you'd have to inhale it to be affected.
Yeah, if you just hold your breath.
I can literally hold my breath for eternity. So why don't I do it?
Okay. Let's do it.
How are you with acid?
How am I with acid? Well, I am literally air. So
She could just float.
All
I'll
right.
be alright.
Yeah, she just levitates. She just kind of.
I just love it.
She just kind of. She be flying, dog.
All right. Well, by all means.
Which gems are you wanting to put in this thing?
Just
These.
just the cheap ones.
So I like take all these. Are they big or are they tiny?
It's in a sack. They're kind of small.
Sack. You're having me your ball sack.
Yes.
Gem sack. There's a lot of hidden treasures in there.
It's worth thousands of gold, so be careful.
Trust
Be
me,
gentle,
I
I
know.
promise.
Why do you think I
Yeah,
have to
don't
do so
fondle the
much damage?
merchandise.
What if I say please? So
Because I have to say thank you.
yes, it does. So she'll like, and then no breathing. She's already blue, so it's fine.
Dabba-dee-dabba-bang.
Is there a certain order, or does it really matter?
Maybe one in
Don't think
each,
so.
and then one in each, and then one in each again.
All right, so I go ahead and I'll place one individually all the way around until there are 9 gems altogether.
Okay, as each hand gains its third gem, its fist closes and crushes the gem into dust. And as soon as all 3 have done so, the hands open back up. And nothing else happens.
It was the door at the end of the hallway.
Ah.
So I don't think that worked, you guys.
Oh no, it worked. There's just no door left.
It seems like we did its job for it, and we just lost 9 gems in the process.
Is that,
That's alright.
is
They
that,
were only 50 gold each.
Yeah,
That's
I mean,
less
that
than 500
lantern
gold.
we're
still
literally
unlit
very
at the end of
rich,
the
so
hallway?
it's quite fine. Say again.
Is that
It
lantern
is.
still unlit at the end of the hallway?
It is.
I mean, you can light it up if you want.
I mean, it's the only thing we haven't done, and she'll like point a finger and use control flames and just light it. Does anything happen?
No, actually. Like, it's just because, okay, so this part pissed me off when I was putting this together, too. Because I saw this, and I was like, they drew this unlit sconce. Because the story says there's 6 in this hallway. But I think they drew the sconces before putting the little lighting things in it. And they realized they put a 7th, and then they just didn't erase the sconce.
Gotcha.
But there is nothing about this that's important. And it drives me insane. Because why is it there then?
Just to mess with us or you.
It's just to
That's
piss you
horrifying.
off.
I
No, it's
hate
horrifying.
it. Like, you know what? You know what?
She just goes, "Well, I've done all I can do."
How about that?
Did you erase it?
Yeah, we have 21 of those stones now, not 30.
It's fog of war.
Here's your smaller sack back.
Oh.
Sorry.
She
Ah,
typed
well,
it.
thanks
I
for
mean,
ending it
my
part
friend
way.
over here, he
were
literally
really
just
pretty.
makes money by hitting things.
That is very. I am very rich. It's quite.
I am curious. Does it appear, or does it just money just sprout
It's
everywhere?
it's kind of like when you
Wait till you see him hit something with it,
when
with
Son-
that
when
golden
Sonic,
stein.
When Sonic the Hedgehog takes damage, is kind of what happens to like the monsters when I smack them with the golden stein.
Oh,
Not
and
that we
what's
know what Sonic the Hedgehog is, but like
Right.
if you were to picture something that was a hedgehog named Sonic, and you hit him,
Right.
obviously money would fall out of him, right? I mean, it
Obviously,
only
yes.
makes sense.
Do you then pick it up afterwards?
I mean, if you're good at playing, yes. I've made so much that I just don't anymore. I let others do it if they want to, because I mean, for God's sakes, I am the bank.
I mean, I'm very appreciative of that as well. I mean, if you have too
Absolutely.
much money, I don't mind if, a few crumbs fall off the table for old Casimir.
This is ye old trickle-down economics working. Working the way that it was actually intended to, not the way it actually works.
Oh God.
I am making my way towards a fine boat at this point, you know?
Speaking
I
of
shall make a
boats,
Speaking
fine
of
captain one
boats,
day.
there were boats in the room back there.
there are boats. We should maybe decide what our next courses of action are. We
Well,
have
there
two options
is
from here.
a doorway from this room of this hallway. There's a hallway, then there's an extra door at the end of that thing. Although that room does not smell good, I will warn all of you of that. It's not fantastic.
There is a third option.
There's a third option.
We could take our second regularly scheduled break.
We sure could. I was actually going to let us decide on what we were going to do before. But that also gives us some time to maybe think about it. So we will take, if it's okay with everybody, I think we'll just do another 10. Because there's still a pretty decent amount to do that we can possibly get done tonight if we give ourselves enough time to do so. So it is the 58th minute. We will be back at the 8th minute of the hour. So we have exactly 10 minutes. We will see you guys very soon. Don't you go anywhere. You sit tight. We'll see you soon.
Goodbye.
and welcome back to Cat's Meow. We're back, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to finish out the night where we are right here now. So we have a decision to make. Do we go back and check out this boat and cage situation in this large lagoon? Or do we go into this stanky room?
If I may make a suggestion, following what we've run into, going through this back staircase has served us well so far.
It has. So to the boats.
I say probably to the cage.
And who's getting in the cage?
Who here can hold their breath the longest? It's not me.
I mean, I guess technically I could because.
You could wild shape.
Yeah. Wait a minute.
You have a plan B.
Water genasi now, right? Why?
2 people can fit in there. We definitely want Lombard on the dock in case they need to get pulled up.
And I will make sure that nothing attacks us from behind.
Let me find a water creature to wild shape into real quick. Not good for
Does this mean I'm getting in the cage?
if
Mirren,
you don't want to.
perhaps,
Oh,
Are we both?
We had 2 Tenaris. I see.
Where's
Mirren,
one?
perhaps you don't need to change into one immediately, only if things go wrong. You know, you might want to save those.
Yeah, of course. But I still want. I'll do that while we're doing this.
Can I electrocute the water first to kill anything that might be in there? Just a thought.
I mean, you could. Water is water.
I would rather not be surprised with no ability to call out being underwater, other than yanking on a rope in hopes that you pull me up in time. It took you 2 months to find me here, so.
But to be fair, you were in a coffin.
To be fair, I wasn't supposed to be there.
To be fair, nobody else in the
Sounds-
world found you.
Yes. So far, that is our accomplishment alone.
I don't appreciate your logic, alright? Let me be angry!
I mean, you did all this for a pack of cigarettes?
I didn't have
You're
money.
selling yourself so short.
Listen, I was only supposed to be gone 20 minutes. I didn't know I was going to be turned into another creature, come all the way here. I don't even know how I got there. There's a lot that's missing, actually. It's a little terrifying.
Yeah, but you got a nice power boost by the sounds of it. It wasn't just for cigarettes. Although it wasn't for cigarettes at all in the end.
I guess not. I do have quite a feeling of power, though. I think I could knock something out in this water. So what are we doing? Are we getting in? Or am I electrocuting the water in hopes that we kill what's ever in there first?
Do you know how
The
long
water
it takes
clear
for the
enough
water?
that we can see into it.
The water of the lake is slimy, with pinpricks of phosphorescent light twinkling in the murk. It's very murky, very thick.
Gross.
That sounds gross.
Yes, good luck, you two. I hope you enjoy that little endeavor of yours down there in the murky water.
I appreciate your confidence.
So we're getting in the
Um,
cage.
I guess
see.
we're getting in my cage.
I get in the cage.
I like the very happy music that's playing right now.
Hell yeah, this is Adventurous
Vibe.
Spirits by me.
Getting in the cage and we're gonna get eaten by a little bitty water demon.
Correctly.
Okay. So, alright. So, I'm gonna lower you guys down when y'all are ready.
I'm ready.
Ready.
Okay. You also happen to notice that there is some kind of magic currently on you guys as you are lowered into the cage. And you do
Do
notice...
I have time to do an Arcana check?
No. However, you do notice that you don't necessarily really need to try to not, be resistant. You can breathe water. You have a water breathing effect on you.
Oh, beautiful.
However, the cage makes these loud creaking sounds, and due to its decrepit nature, very rough, it kind of splashes around as it's lowered down in and disturbs the water.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
What does that mean? Why did you make a
Oh
face?
no. Yeah, right? Right? The
Don't
DM
It's
is
just-
supposed to make that face.
It's because the harder version for me of this happens. So there's a 50-50 odds, and
I don't give consent to be eaten.
This one's harder for me to. It's more work for me to do.
Beautiful.
But as you are, how is y'all's dark vision?
As a genasi, I think I have dark vision. I mean, I have it.
Genasi have 60 feet of dark vision.
I do not have dark vision.
Why?
IDK.
No, like, why do we need it? What's coming to eat our faces?
So you can definitely feel disturbance in the water, and there is in the murk. You can see this mass moving towards you.
Okay.
Oh my
Oh, no.
god.
An
is
aboleth
that?
appears ahead of you.
Beautiful. Jay got
And
scared.
we lost Jay.
Jay ran away.
Oh,
Yeah, he terrified.
which currently means our cameras are a little bit wonky at the moment. We're going to give him a second. I have... My camera just decided to completely unfocus me for a second there. We're going to give him a second to come back.
Okay, I know exactly what I want to do, by the way.
But, in the meantime, this aboleth...
I cast
swims-
levitate on the aboleth.
swims up to the group. Give us a second.
No.
Hello. Why do you swim in the cage?
Because I want to.
That's very interesting. What leads you to want these things?
To be fair, I'm not sure they told me to come down here.
Who's they?
Can you see above the water?
The aboleth sticks its head curiously above the water.
Oh, hello.
Holy
those are my friends.
shit.
They told me to come down here because I can breathe water. Are you going to eat me?
No,
Cool.
you are not. You are not that interesting. I
Well,
do not
that's
think
not
you would
very
taste
nice.
very good.
That's actually really rude.
Do we hear the things that the aboleth is saying?
It has started to telepathically communicate with whatever it chooses to telepathically communicate with.
So no.
So yeah, correct. You cannot actually hear it. It is speaking to you through your mind.
Oh, interesting.
I should have probably actually said that. I apologize. Yeah.
Who are you?
My name's Denari. Do you have a name?
My name
Galirul, if you wish to know his actual name, is G'*LYH''RUL, pronounced Galirul or Glirul.
Can I just shorten that? Call you Glee? Is that all right?
I prefer a more formal approach to addressing one another.
Right. Murin, are you hearing this? Is she hearing this too?
She would be.
What about us?
Yeah.
Because he's currently now back under the water and speaking to them, he's not thinking about you guys,
We
so you
can't
would not
talk
be able.
to each other.
You're
We're
communicating
underwater.
You're communicating telepathically.
I can talk to you.
with an aboleth.
Oh,
Yeah.
You just probably can't talk back to me, and I don't realize.
I'm gonna nod then.
Oh, nice. Okay, cool. Great. So, we're
Did
looking
Withers let
for.
you in?
No, actually, Boss Man let me in. Actually,
Boss.
the big guy.
Gora.
I always forget his name. Asgarath, or is that from somewhere else? I don't know. He brought me here. He said he
Azurak.
liked me. That one, yeah. He promised me cigarettes, and they
Azurak
weren't there.
holds the key to the soulmonger. It feeds the god of death.
I think that's what we're looking for, actually. Can you take me there? Because
I
we're chill now.
cannot.
Oh.
I do not have access
You don't have access to...
to the nursery.
But do you know how to get there?
It is down, far below.
Like in the water?
No. Otherwise, I'd be able to get there.
That's a great point. I'm very disoriented. I've been in a coffin for 2 months.
You
Give me a
pick up
second.
very quickly, and I'm very proud of you.
Thank you very much. I'm doing my damnedest. How the fuck can you talk?
I was gifted the ability to communicate with others by my master, Gora.
Gora being to the rest of you guys, which Murin would hear in this situation. Gora is the original name of Withers.
Oh. Would they know that?
Murin would.
Okay.
Because again, he's currently only talking to Tanari and Murin as he gets under the water. Because you guys are still under the water in the cage.
But I
Lombard.
wouldn't recognize the name.
Lombard, upon seeing this, did not begin to lift you guys up. So,
Just leaving
yeah.
us here.
But yeah, so sorry, Tari, did you ask him something?
No, I'm just asking. I would not know that that is another name.
You would not.
Okay. So that means next to nothing for me.
True.
Okay.
I was sent here to protect the nursery
Protect it from what?
from anyone who wishes to do it harm.
Okay, so, but if we just wanted to just sightsee, because we're tourists, just coming to check out the local artifacts for educational purposes, could you?
Withers is very much in.
His tail is now kind of scratching his chin in a very thoughtful manner.
Withers is a very studious man.
Yes,
because
and I respect that as a lover of the arcane and knowledge. And my friend up there always carries a book around. He's always writing notes and shit. I just want to learn, you know? And I think this would be a great opportunity. I don't want to pass it up being here. I don't think I'll ever be able to come back. It's like my only chance. I'm on an internship. I got a scholarship. I'm only here for 2 weeks.
You did approach from the back hallways that Withers uses
special accelerated program. I just know the right people. I got the right connections, and I really appreciate him getting me this access. But I got lost. So, do you think maybe you could like pinpoint me back in the right direction?
I see now that Withers has great foresight in your potential as an individual of knowledge. And thus, I will not question any of the information that I have been given. Despite
I really
easily
appreciate
being
it.
able to communicate with Withers.
My role playing at some point, it's fine.
Hold on, I got lightheaded. It's a very breathy voice. I'm a little lightheaded at the moment. It's a lot to take in. Like, you're doing... I expected exactly this conversation, but I didn't expect it so on the dot. Now it's just like, the script is written. Okay.
So is that a yes?
I
This would
cannot,
be really big for my career.
I cannot
as a-
show you the answers which you seek.
Okay, that's
But
fine.
I
I
can give
appreciate
your
that.
friends the help that they need to aid you.
That would be amazing. Can I just warn them real quick that you're not trying to eat us?
No.
He raises
Oh.
his head above the water. And he pulsates with this bioluminescence before disappearing and slithering away to the depths again. As that bioluminescence pulses from the aboleth, everybody except for Tanari levels up.
Beautiful. I'm just sitting there in happiness, just like, cool.
Thank you for role playing us into our level up.
You're very welcome.
Okay.
It's just...
It's the only place I shine.
So, if I had rolled an odd number, he was gonna be less than friendly.
That's a fucking aboleth.
and
They
he-
eat gods.
Stay strong, brother.
I'm really happy that I was able to tap into his love of knowledge and learning. I think that we share that.
He actually has dual personalities. So the
So
Oh,
even
he's
number,
fucking crazy.
even number is very childlike and curious
Hmm.
and innocent. And so we rolled an even number. And the story said even number. I have to roleplay. Which is why it was more work for me, because combat just means we just go into initiative and hopefully we live through it. But
Well, I hope I helped you through relatively easily.
Yeah. That thing would have fucking eaten us.
Yes.
It sure the hell would have. All right.
So are we following a bioluminescent light?
There just happens to be bioluminescent. So you see all these like white little speckles in the water. Those are
Mhm.
going to like represent that they're like just bioluminescent little things in the water. And actually, directly below you, you notice that it is very easy to reach. Let me just make sure I give you the right information. You see a bunch of phosphorescent crabs just kind of in the muck. Like tiny little crabs.
Okay. Are they nice?
I mean, they're just crabbing.
Can I pick one up?
You sure can.
Can I put it in my pocket?
You can.
Cool. I do that.
You have a phosphorescent crab.
Beautiful. Thank you very much. His name is Gerald.
Ah. Gerald the crab.
Can I like? Do we have a bell? Like, help?
Okay, since I'm trying to pick a spell, what's that spell that makes it where an animal can talk to you? The one that was cast on
Awaken?
my lizard. Thank you.
Help us up. You see bubbles. No, you're just gonna leave us down here.
No, Lombard is going to be lifting you guys up. I'm just adding to my notes that Tanari has a phosphorescent crab
Named Gerald.
named Gerald. Okay.
Alright, finish leveling.
Okay,
Yay!
so can I cast Awaken on the crab?
I take him out of my pocket and I hold him out to you.
You're gonna cast Awaken on the crab.
This
Yes,
is my
please.
crab.
I'm
assuming he's small enough to fit in my hand.
Yeah, no, 100%. He's just like a small, like a
Oh,
blue
yeah.
crab, like a crab that you would
Gerald.
kind of like eat.
Don't eat Gerald.
Give me 1 second. I just
Okay.
want to make sure that my level is done and stuff. I think I'm just done. Okay.
Takes 8 hours to cast that spell.
It really sure
Never
does.
mind. Damn it.
We'll talk to Gerald soon. I put him back in my pocket.
As soon as in
Alright,
8
bet.
hours from now, as long as you maintain.
We're drawing up the plans to awaken the crab,
There we go.
though.
We're in the planning phase. Okay,
Yeah.
so we've done some stuff in the cage. We really haven't done anything with the rowboats, but there's also other ways to go.
Should
as
I
well.
let the party know what just happened?
Yeah, they'd probably be a little confused as to why an aboleth came from the water, greeted us, sunk below the water again, and then when it surfaced once again, it pulsed, and now we feel stronger. What the fuck was that?
Do we have questions? Does anybody have questions? Anyone?
Yes, actually, I have one.
I accept it.
Yes, Lombard, yes.
Yes, what the fuck?
So,
My question
I-
verbatim.
Beautiful. So here's what happened.
Yep.
Well, we are here on an educational field trip.
Oh, are
and-
we?
We are.
We've
And
learned a
so
lot.
that beautiful creature that definitely is not gonna eat us, is going to show us how to get to the nursery, where I think a lot of what we're searching could be found.
I
Nursery, you
immediately
say?
take out a scroll
What's this
and
about
a
a
piece of
nursery?
and a pen so that I can take notes
Mm.
on the things that we're gonna go tour.
Yes, perfect. So
That's okay.
That-
I actually have a magical writing quill, and I have an unlimited ink and pen dispenser built into the golden stein. So I've been a notes boy. It's me. I'm the guy.
apparently that creature is been sent here by some guy. Mirren, do you remember the master's name of that creature? It's Gorath, something like that.
It sounded like he was clearing his throat,
It did.
but in his brain, clearing his throat.
Apparently, something in here gave him sentience to speak, and he is the protector of this nursery for anyone that would cause it harm. But I convinced him that we were only here for educational purposes and to learn everything we could about the tomb. So
Have we
he's
not-
gonna.
And he just believed you?
Yes,
This
I'm
thing
very
eats-
good at
It
persuasion.
eats gods without milk for breakfast.
Yes.
And it just believed that we were here to take notes?
Some would say I have proficiency in, persuasion. But that's a term the kids use nowadays. But I just was telling him the truth. We're here, we want to learn.
You would tell. I mean, I guess we all learned. I mean, you technically didn't lie to
He
him.
could still be listening.
Yeah, that's a good
So we're just
point,
here to
actually.
We're just here to learn about the facts and the architecture, and we're only here for 2 more weeks, and this is all we have. So, he's gonna show us where to go to the nursery, so we can learn.
He's gonna show us.
We're
where to
not
go?
going to touch anything.
That doesn't
We're
sound like
just
something-
going to look.
It doesn't sound like
He
something.
said he was going to show us the way to go. He can't get there because he says we have to go down, but not in the water. So I'm assuming down another level to some sort of nursery, and I don't know what they're nursing down there because he ran away real fast.
Do you think this help that he provided might have been giving us the extra amount of strength that would equivocate?
No, I
in
didn't
layman's
get any of
terms,
that.
Well, he did say he was going to help your friends do that thing. That's not that I would know, but
Lombard, you do look like you've got a little extra muscle on you.
I did put my next point into barbarian, so I am a little bit chunkier, if you know what I mean.
All right,
Holy
so
shit,
there-
I've got so
Protecting
much.
a nursery?
Okay. Say what?
What? For me personally, I'm a little confused.
Well, we haven't heard anything about a nursery ourselves, to be honest with you.
What did the Aboleth say about the nursery?
He just said he was protecting it. He wouldn't answer really any questions.
He didn't say anything about what was in the nursery?
No.
Actually, he did, didn't he?
No, he didn't. What did
He
he say?
said something about the soulmonger that's feeding to Death God inside of the nursery.
I thought that was next to the nursery. Okay, the soulmonger's down there.
He was very childlike. He wasn't the greatest at explaining everything he said, to be fair. even I think he was a little unclear.
So, are we
Maybe
supposed to
on
go
purpose.
into the water or no?
I don't think the water's where to go. He says we just have to go down. I'm assuming another level, but I know you said we were looking for the soulmonger, and I think he's at the nursery breastfeeding babies.
Well, I guess we're taking the long way around. Shall we
Well, I mean,
go back
do
through
you-
the hallways then?
Do we think it still might be worth it to boat around and see what's going on? I mean, he assumes that we're here peacefully. Maybe we could explore this area. I don't know. I mean, the thing is, if
That's
this
not a bad idea,
if
actually.
the, if
No,
the
it's
back
not.
if the back hallways lead to the boats, maybe the boats themselves are part of this back hallway whole situation. Because
You're onto something there, maybe.
I mean,
Could go look.
that crazy worm monster, you know, seems to easily believes we were with Withers. And, that would make sense. I mean, so maybe the boats are something.
I'm happy
Alright.
to take a trip around.
It's going to get a little cramped on these boats, but
The two rowboats
why not?
have the names Predator and Prey etched into their transoms.
I'll get in the predator one.
Each boat can
I
hold
think
up
that means
to
the prey boat has to go first.
Each boat can hold up to 4 small or medium creatures and their gear, and each contains 2 oars, an empty wooden bucket, and a 50-foot long coil of hempen rope.
Okay.
The Predator. There is a filled bullseye lantern hanging off of the boat's bow. And the Prey does not have a filled bullseye lantern hanging off the boat's bow.
Okay.
I think that means the predator should go first. That's backwards from nature, isn't it?
That it is.
What's a bullseye lantern?
It's a lantern with a bunch of mirrors in it so that the light only goes out one way.
Oh, okay.
It's kind of like those, like the old way that they would like light a candle in a thingy and it had like the mirrors in it, so it would show in a
Yeah, I
specific
gotcha.
direction. That kind of idea.
So,
Yeah. I don't know.
Predator first?
Yeah, I don't actually know how.
Seems that way. But wait, it doesn't really matter, right? Because the bioluminescence is making the area bright enough to see.
There's enough of a glow for you to be able to see. There's definitely a dim darkness. Casimir can see what he's doing, of course, because of the dark vision. I believe Tanari also has dark vision, so she can see. So anybody with dark vision can, they can see their dark vision length. But it is still pretty dark. Like you can make out the outlines of a lot of things, but it's very silhouetted. There's not a whole lot. There's not enough ambient light to truly give you something. Now, of course, the lantern is shining, in a direction. But yeah.
I suppose we should follow the light first.
Well, you can aim the light.
Yeah, it's just the boat's just floating. It's not pointing at anything in specific.
If we were talking about like there was like a trail in the water or something. All right.
No. There's just a bunch of little bioluminescent specks that seem to be from just crabs that are at the bottom of the water, that are just kind of throughout the water. Yep.
Well, if anyone gets hungry.
So who wants to get in which boat?
So me and Mirren already hopped in the prey boat.
I'm in the predator boat.
Okay. Lombard.
I think I'm a predator.
Lombard will also go into the predator boat, actually.
We should maybe
Alright.
take Lucanu.
Yeah, Lucanu. Which boat would you like her to be in?
Well,
Oh, gotcha.
this boat's full.
I see that you got the tiger with you. Okay. Yeah, Lucanu will be there.
I'm actually mounted on the tiger.
Zal is gonna wait in the stairwell because he's too big to fit on either of the boats at this point. So which boat do you want going first?
We'll go first. Prey.
Okay. So we're gonna explore the water here. Is there a specific direction you want to go? You want to go clockwise, counterclockwise?
I was gonna head up this way.
I don't think you can
there's
go that
gears in the way.
So we either go east or
There.
we go north.
Hmm.
Is there
I'll
a
say
current
north.
in the water?
There is like a light one that just kind of feels like it's coming to a standstill in this lagoon-like area. Like, if there is a current, it ends. This is the end of it. But it also might just be the water moving because there's an aboleth swimming around somewhere in it.
Alright, well, since I'm in the boat, the one that headed off first, I'm gonna say we go north.
Okay. Yeah, we'll just do that. We're gonna reveal polygons here. Let's just see how the best way is to do that. I'm just gonna reveal kind of what you will find as you do that. And I'm just going to keep revealing some areas a little bit by a little bit. If you want me to stop anywhere and you have any questions about what you are seeing so far, just let me know. These polygons are a bit intense.
I love the hold music.
Thank you so much.
So there's a chamber there.
No entrance from the outside, I imagine.
It's hard to see if there's even an entrance from the interior because it almost looks like it's kind of separated off.
Secret
I'm
door.
sure the gears were designed that way.
Yeah.
So we have to find some mechanism to rotate the gears.
I feel like that gear moving in the water is going to cause a massive current.
Okay.
Do we see anything as we're going along that looks like any sort of mechanism, whether magical or mechanical? Maybe some writing on the wall or...
You cannot.
What about under the water?
The murky water.
You don't see. You don't really see anything here.
Okay.
Just this little offshoot up here that seems to go somewhere else.
Yeah.
Is this a dead end down here?
Oh, yes. It sure is.
So we've only got this little branch, right, to explore?
Essentially,
Up
yes.
the top, yeah.
Seems so.
Alright, that looks like the way to go.
Okay.
So I have that of a stinky room.
I'm sure there's plenty of time for that.
Yeah. Wouldn't be against avoiding it altogether, but you know. See how we go.
Oh. Is that a waterfall?
The walls of this grotto are slick with slime, and the air reeks of decay. Filthy water tumbles down from a hole in the ceiling, then courses along a rough-hewn tunnel toward a murky lake. You're approaching from the murky lake. The din of machinery echoes from that location, from the lake. You can hear the cogs, essentially.
So can we see anything under the dirty waterfall?
I bet this is the Aboleth's lair.
Maybe we should say hi to Gerald. I also named the aboleth Gerald.
You may remember, very long ago, we sent some tiny little creatures to check and see if a chest was in fact a mimic.
Oh
You may
yeah,
also
that's
remember
right.
the beginning of a waterfall.
Oh, this is where it ends.
Good thing no one fell in.
That's a fall. Yeah, I actually wrote a thing for the damage that you take on that fall. So good that you didn't. Anyways. Yeah, so you're at the bottom. You're bottom of a big old dirty waterfall. The walls are very
this
slimy.
looks like
Don't look like it would be very
Yeah.
easy to climb them if you wanted to for any reason.
well. I might
do
have picked
notice-
up a new ability. I feel like I could climb a wall if I needed to.
Do you want to?
I don't really want to though, no.
Fair enough. Yeah. Doesn't seem like anything would really be worth it, to be honest with you. Like something tells me that there's literally no reason to do so.
Okay.
Just some feeling within me just tells me that this would be a complete waste of waste of time.
So you don't want me to
So-
levitate Casimir to the top?
I mean,
You
I'm
sure?
not gonna stop you,
Positive?
but
Because I'll do it.
I'm telling you that it is not worth it.
All right. Really want to use the spell.
That's fair. That's fair. I'm sure
I'm sure you'll get a chance.
I'm sure you will get a chance. But with that, it seems like there's not a whole lot else to see.
Well, stinky room it is.
Okay. So we take our boats back. very realistically and visually to the dock.
Do these cogs, do they seem like they have a top? Like when I was in this room, or like looking into this room here, did it look like there's a top on it? Like was it sealed? Or could you walk on the walls?
Oh, these have... There's a ceiling.
Okay.
Yeah. So, give me 1 second here. Why does it... Give me 1 second here, sorry. Okay, gotcha. Okay, so you don't actually know this yet. Okay, fantastic.
From the view on the docks over here, is this sealed?
Say again.
'Cause it looks like there's a gap. Is this sealed here? Like it looks like there's
Like
a piece
here?
of the wall missing.
Yeah, you notice that the hallways are opened up there, as if there was a gap in between the two hallways. You also see that this is where two of the large cogs meet.
So if I were to go over here, I could climb up onto this cog, right?
The walls
That's
are
like
very
10 meters up?
slippery. Give me 1 second. I gotta check some information real quick, just to make sure that I don't make any mistakes here. Okay, cool. I just wanted to make sure, because I didn't know if the cogs were actively moving as time went on. They don't. Okay, they're good. They're
Are
currently
they?
stationary. You hear machinery, but they're currently stationary.
Well,
There's
I
the
have
hum
another
of something.
I have another cunning plan. I could potentially scale up onto this, and we could bypass this stinky room if I am to climb up here and find somewhere to tie a rope. So that you all could come out on a boat and climb up here too.
Thoughts?
What are the chances that the other room is also stinky?
Well, I mean, it beats going through two stinky rooms, right?
Find out. Yeah, let's find out. I'm game.
So what are you?
All right,
What exactly
well.
are you suggesting? I'm sorry.
Well, you see, I have this ability called Spider Climb, which might allow me to climb up onto these cogs and go here and set up a rope.
A rope
Okay.
in what way?
Isn't there a
So-
gap so that we can get into those rooms?
That gap is not big enough for somebody to squeeze through.
Damn.
Ah,
It is painted
Okay,
as
so
a
we can
large gap to be obviously a gap.
uh-huh, okay. Well, smelly room it is.
Okay. So we all disembark from the boats, and we begin our journey towards the nasty room.
Beautiful.
So I guess I'm going to wrap something that's wet around my face and hold my breath as I just dash to this part over here. Like a round of stinkiness.
Okay, give me 1 second. Okay. So you move over there?
Yep. And if there's nothing kind of blocking me between this room and the next one, I might take a step. Oh, nice.
An acidic stench fills this pentagonal
dear.
chamber, which has 2 exits. The walls are covered with riveted sheets of iron, and the pockmarked stone floor has a large puddle of gray slime in the middle of it. Friezes along each wall just beneath the ceiling depict 5 black dragons.
I don't like the sound of this.
How do we get to dragons? I'm
I
gonna
guess
follow
since no one-
Chapter, but I'm not gonna cover my mouth or anything, so...
I'll just hold my breath.
We got poison, and then we got acid.
Yeah, we're gonna have to keep crossing these to go to each different room. Well, nothing's happening yet. What are phrases again?
It's like just like a picture, like a.
It's an art
Yeah, like an art piece of some
It's
kind
an
that
art
goes on
thing.
the wall.
thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I might take the long way around in this next room. Just because I don't want to
In
get
this
too
room,
close to that.
you also hear the very familiar sound of these clattering bones.
Oh.
As another skeleton key seems to be seen walking around in this room.
Okay.
Oh, picked up a new ability.
Something.
This one's called Eldritch
Get it!
Blast. 18 to hit.
I'm pretty sure that does it, but give me just 1 second real quick. You said that was 18 to hit? Yeah, you hit it.
Yep.
You
Alright, and I
definitely
got
hit it.
3 beams. Yeah, boy.
Nice.
Okay.
That's 1,
You have to roll a separate hit
2,
roll for each of them.
3. So that's 20.
You have to roll a separate hit roll for each of them.
Oh, okay.
So
I see.
So it takes 10 damage, so go ahead and roll the next one.
Okay.
That also hits. It's gone. It's dead. The skeleton just kind of dissolves into eldritch dust, leaving its head, the key-shaped head, laying on the ground.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave that for someone else. I think I'm carrying most, if not all, of them right now. Let's see. How many skeleton keys do I have?
I pick it up.
have... Yeah, you can take that one. I have 3 skull keys.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna round this sludgy thing in the middle. And then... Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Well,
Is that what
I had no
That
issues,
was the only enemy?
if you can call it that.
So we've had these things happening where there's these skeletons walking around, and their heads are like the shape of a key, and they're very easy to kill. And we've just been seeing like one on every level that we've been going through, and so we kill it and take the key. I mean, it's keys, so maybe we need it for something. Maybe there's just weird skeleton things walking around. I don't know.
Maybe. But best to be sure. Oh, look at that treasure.
Okay.
Is it really treasure, though?
Touch it.
Well, I mean, if there was ever someone to find out whoever's treasure.
I am your man.
A 4-foot-high, 7-foot-wide iron lectern in the middle of this rusty, iron-plated room is topped by a slanted control panel. Set into the control panel are a gold lever with a star-shaped handle, 2 dials in red and blue, and 2 buttons of the same colors. Wall engravings behind the control panel show 5 groups of circles, with a small crystal embedded in the wall under each one. The crystal, under the configuration labeled 3, glows bright green. 3 6-inch diameter rusty iron pipes jut from the wall above the engravings. I am about to give you a handout that shows exactly what the hell I just said to you.
That is going to help so much.
I didn't write that down.
I didn't give you time to. It's okay. Give me 1 second. Because, of course, it's a handout, and we all know how I am about this. Awful.
Yeah, off memory, I can remember the gold leather, the red and blue dial, and then some pipes, and that's it.
Okay, there is going to be a thing called control room. I will also show to players. There you go.
Awesome. Ah, so this shows like the configurations of each one. Okay.
Okay, so
So what do we do with this? We will find out next week.
next time.
Same time next Wednesday. Tomb of Annihilation, part 8 or 9. I don't remember what part this is. I gotta check the YouTube videos. So I think we're on part 8, but we might be part 7. I'm not sure. Either way, this has been fantastic. It's been long awaited. I'm very happy that we're back. We're back in the saddle, and we are continuing on with this adventure. We're so close to the end, ladies and gentlemen. We can smell the souls that monger. That didn't make any sense. Listen. But yeah, so thank you all for joining us this evening. Thank you those of you who have joined the Discord, and if you haven't done so already, we can do this real quick. Bing bong. You can join the Discord and play some games with us, hang out, make some new friends, play some D&D, and enjoy some adventures of your own, and hang out with us as well. We're around. We do things sometimes. But yeah, you can also catch us every Monday, right? Every Monday night and every Wednesday night. Mondays are Descent to Avernus, and Wednesdays are Tomb of Annihilation. We're looking at some more games in the near future coming up as well. If you haven't already done so as well, go ahead and make sure you follow our socials. Follow us on Instagram. Follow us on Facebook, Reddit, Twitter, and other. TikTok, thank you. But yeah, so we've been Crit Cats. Thank you all again for joining us. Have a great night, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.